Hello, what's going on, homies? What is up? Sorry for the delay. I'm just trying to juggle a bunch of things at the moment. Let me just change that real quickly right here. So we're going to be starting off with Overpower, seeded 6 in this tournament versus Sparagod. But let me just tell you something right here. Sparagod does consist of some pretty amazing members, so just expect don't be too surprised if you see some kind of upsets going on right now, guys. All right, there you go. Okay, so let's try to get our homie here. We got Ink2Win going to be joining me right here on the stream. He's going to be co-commentating with me. And just waiting for him to come into this room. And let's just hear what he has to say. Hello, Ink2Win. What's up? Inks, not Ink2Win. I understand that. I learned that. Hey, don't swear on stream. Thank you. Don't swear on the stream. Thank you. All right, I got the password for you. Join in.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, man. Not a way to start out. Not a way to start out, but it's fine.
It definitely is. Honestly, I don't mind about people like this.
Oh,
if only I can find him. Dude, you haven't added me yet, didn't you?
I didn't I? No? Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Well, regardless, what do you think so far as I do accept the request? What do you think about this first match that we're going to be starting off with?
So, if this first match is against what I think it is, which is, I suppose, Overpower or something, I believe?
Overpower, yep.
Okay, so, yeah, I always expect to see, I mean, if he is actually there, Guino in particular, he probably would be, good at surprise.
Sagino definitely does work as the, he is so much like the big brain of the team. He always comes up with a lot of clutch plays, and he does play a lot of objective for the team, as he likes to try to alleviate all of the objective play and directing of the team so that they can focus more on getting picks and such. And don't forget that their latest pickup would be Jerry, and he's an excellent frontliner, so I'm going to expect to see something good come out of him.
Probably a T-Tech or something, I suppose.
Yes, he's T-Tech. All right.
Oh,
you in yet? You're on your way?
I'm alright. I'm fine, buddy. Don't worry about me.
Oh, they got Solio. Oh, Solio is actually gonna be on Sparagods as well. Where's Total? Total's there too. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty interesting to see how this plays out. This is gonna be probably the most intense first round match that we have on the bracket.
We're probably gonna see a lot of good roller play from Solio at this point.
Oh, he's fantastic roller. It's gonna be really interesting to see what he's gonna bring to the table here. I mean, he not only is he great at like aggressive play, but he's also such a good objective player, and he's so good at balancing both. Like, he'll be able to get a lot of important picks, but he'll also at the same time still be able to push the tower or carry the Rainmaker, and he runs a lot of quick respawn, a lot of quick super jumps, and he's back into the action straight away.
That sounds very intense of him. It is so nice to see how much he's grown at that in the past.
I know, man. It's true. He's been on a lot of teams. I hope that he will be able to find himself an excellent permanent team to be with. But I know he has a lot to offer. So, I mean, we're going to see some of that action today. I love seeing pickups for this reason. I want to see what they can bring together, like in terms of will they be able to coordinate properly? Will they be able to not tunnel vision into just getting kills? Like, I want to see how they're going to be able to go up against a coordinated team such as Overpower.
Indeed. This really applies to a lot of pickups in the sense of the scene. I mean, in my previous... man.
Go ahead.
Those points when you don't know any words what to say at that point.
Don't worry.
It's fine. It's fine. For my previous witness statements, most pickups are kind of not really that difficult for the point. I mean... yeah, it's true. I mean, you might have seen most of those players together at some point on a past team, but hey, it's going to be a good experience to actually play with them more. It's good, very good experience.
All right, but it looks like it's gonna be starting off, and here we go into the first match of this tournament. Overpower, Sparagod. What's gonna happen here, guys?
Rainmaker Kelpdown. Not Kelpdown. Can't Triggerfish, hey? Good thing. Woo! What do we have here? So far, actually, we have here Solio on the machine. That's just nearly unexpected. That's very strange.
At the moment, yeah, I know. I also another interesting thing too. We actually have Saigino here on the Penta Pro. That is a first. I mean, we've seen him always be running something that has armor base, such as Thunder or N-Zap, something along the lines here. But he's gonna be probably going to be something a little more midline and also a lot more flammability.
Spardox here leading the team towards the goal, but now, seems like they actually took out 2 people. Oh, there goes their push at that point.
But still, just like that, with such a quick push to 28 already. We got Spardox here in such a good position and actually snacking a little bit more points, and they're going to be here at 22 points right here. Overpower already got himself quite a hole.
JM trying his best to thread this thing. Ooh. That was a pretty nice stop from Seguino right there.
And they get it to 9 though, so Overpower is still in such a tough position right here, trying to clear away all the... Sorry, go ahead. What do you see?
It's okay. They need to try your best to actually clear them off. If there's nothing happening about this, maybe. Okay, so let's see.
No, Saigino gets picked off right there, and Tolo actually playing the heavy, which is another very interesting pick coming out of him. Probably running some object cutter as they're able to get that very, very quick push, and we're gonna see that 10th umbrella there, really putting so much pressure right there.
Is this gonna be the
end? Again, right there, just like that, Sparrow God is actually gonna go ahead and take that first game. Wow.
0-1, 0-1, baby.
Just as we say, I mean, it's incredible stuff. Okay, you tell me, Inks, what did you think was so fantastic for Spargot to get that W there?
Well, the first push, obviously, because you saw how perfectly that Spardox led them towards the Rainmaker pedestal. In the beginning, it was the first best push ever known to actually start the match. Best push we can expect from competitive teams in history. One of the best, in matter of fact. That's all I have for thoughts.
I mean, that definitely, that first push was super hard to get back, but I don't understand where Overpower went so wrong in their defense. They were just not able to... it's like, picked it up, and I think he made the mistake of trying to reset the Rainmaker by jumping to the right on their right little bunker on camp, instead of maybe trying to retreat and just jump off on near their spawn. And in that way, because of being splatted right there at the beginning of the grates, they're able to Spargo was still able to capitalize and get that knockout.
Yeah, that would probably been the most optimal choice from Seguino himself. Well, I guess supposedly that's probably going to be what we expected. No matter less, let's forget about the past at this point.
I mean, you are correct on that. We do have Clamblitz on Sturgeon coming up, and I wonder what is going to be the adjustments coming out of Overpowered comp to be able to kind of get this into a Game 3 situation. Right now, they are down a game. It's going to be very interesting to see how they're going to be able to bring this back.
JM should be running Deco or Remix, maybe. That's what I should think, in my hypothesis. That's what I would expect.
Let's see the comps.
Oh, Hydra!
JM is actually one of the most aggressive backlines I've ever seen, and he is very interesting to watch. So you're going to expect him to be sort of the catalyst to be able to get the team Overpowered to be jumping more so on the map on the other side of the enemy's territory. Solio, though,
indeed.
Pick, though. You see this one? They're coming out with the 10th umbrella all of a sudden.
Camo, as a matter of fact. So we're going to expect some hammers.
That hammer meta has been super interesting. All these teams been loving the 10th umbrella pick simply because the hammer is such a strong special, but also the fact of its pushing power, as Solio was able to get the team right there, getting Overpowered right now on their little toes right here.
Colo here going with a baller. There probably seems to be clear at this point, and if only can Colo... Oh, that's probably that. Jerry.
Well, Nico's gonna go ahead and get the Nico's gonna go and get the splat on Solio, and he's gonna get the jump there on Total. So that's gonna be one down with one member still coming from spawn. We got Nico here trying to pressure right there, trying to 2v1 the situation, and they finally do end up getting Sparadox down.
That was a very nice shot down on an Inkjet in all history.
I do love the fact that they were able to coordinate the missiles with the baller, and we're gonna get Saigino here. He's gonna be able to get that first football in.
First football in. Perfect timing. Ooh, okay. As we expect from Total right here. He seems like he's retreating right now. He's trying his best to make sure everything is actually clear in the mid.
Solo right now, not afraid of bombs. Just push in there, just keep on trucking, and he's able to. He has the inkjet ready and does have it unloaded at the moment, trying to get some picks off it, and he does have a football in hand.
There's a shot. That's one shot.
But there's still
that's
another one, but he's still got someone there waiting for the jump, and they are gonna successfully get it. JM trying to get
nice shot from JM.
Ooh, we got Colo Flame though. He does have a football on deck. They got 20 clams right here. We're gonna see what kind of push they're gonna be able to get right now. Solo
Yo seems to be in that situation. Ooh, there they go.
Sagino though with that clutch bomb, able to get down 2 members there, but 3 of them go down on the side of the Spirit Gods.
Alrighty then. Nico's about to launch his missiles once again.
Sagino struggling there with the sprinkler, able to get out of that situation, but there's a baller chasing him. Does have the football on the deck right here. Slosher there. Jerry gonna be trying to combine some efforts, and they are able to actually get the Slosher out of the way. Sagino still has hold of this football, and he has the Booyah Bomb on deck. We got 3 specials right now for Overpower. Jerry is gonna go ahead and get that football in.
Here goes Jerry, and he's following to protect himself, trying his best to stay alive, taking out Solio with. Oh man. That's hammerphobic, if you ask me.
So we got JM here with the football right now, but right now they're actually down by 30. I mean, sorry, they do have a 30-point lead, but they could have definitely capitalized so much more on that last push right there. We do have JM trying to get a hold of mid in a battle total. Does get that
shot.
That was really nice from there.
A very aggressive shot from JM, as expected.
JM's still pushing up. You see this? This is what we were referring to.
He almost has his armor right now. Come on, maybe he should probably launch it. Okay, that's armory for 2 people. Perfect timing, I suppose. I mean, probably going to give more Nico a little bit of protection at this point.
I mean, it also does help the fact that, as I said, JM will be a little bit more of an aggressive backliner. Does get a hold of mid, and it was able to allow Jerry to jump in. So now you got the team already still regaining control of mid.
There goes. Ooh, he got bombed out by Spar right here. But at this point.
What's Paradox gonna do right now? They only got about just a little over a minute left.
Taking out Nico.
Ooh, does get 1 pick. There's still 3 left there on the side of Overpower. Paradox trying to make it on through. He is in prime position. He's got football ready.
That's another one down in there. Awesomeness. Let's see if they get the lead. No lead yet.
There's just one clam though.
Come on, Solio. Let's see what he does.
Happen here?
Solio with the comeback here. Dang. Perfect timing. Very perfect timing.
And that's just how Clown Blitz goes sometimes, as they're now Spirit Gods are in.
Here comes the hammer!
Another hammer, 1 member down. Jerry there.
He can probably throw it. At this point, he could probably. Oh, JM taking him down, I think. But that was.
Alright, so Jerry's gonna be trying to go to the left of mid right here. See what picks he can possibly get. They only about 26 seconds left. They're definitely gonna need a power clam. And they're gonna need a lot to be on deck right there. They got a baller ready though. Jerry's baller is ready. That will be
They're gonna have to try their best. They're gonna have to try their best to play this one safe. If they have an opening of some sort, they might slip up on this one.
Paradox right here though does smell some splats right now. He's gonna try to get it as he sees that football there. He knows it's gonna be the key.
Come on, Nico.
Is he gonna get him down? What's gonna happen here? JM does go down.
That's 1 down. That's 2 down from Overpower. 3 down. Oh my goodness. Is this the end?
It's a wipe. And just like that.
It's over.
It's
over.
Making it to winners round 2. Taking it 2-0. What an upset going into this match right now. Really incredible stuff.
Nice job from Spardox.
Oh, I'm sure Overpower, you know, shaking heads right now, trying to see what's gonna be the case.
Man, I enjoyed a lot of that match. How much it was good.
Man, I have no idea what to say there. I definitely kind of did expect something more out of Overpower. Clan Blitz, especially being one of their best modes, I was expecting to see a Game 3 situation, but it seems Overpower is going to go down very early in the winners round 1 against Sparagod. Now, let's just keep in mind, though, Sparagod was a second last seed of this tournament, and they're kind of proving that we were definitely wrong on that. They're here to play. We're probably here to win. Let's see what they're going to do.
We'll see what happens next off.
So currently, right now, we're going to be trying to look into getting Kanai and sorry, 1 second. Sketch and Kanai next, but right now, actually, the match is not even done. Sketch and All-Star Squad are still going at it at the moment. All right, just give me 1 moment. for me to find another match. So we're gonna be going to a quick intermission, and I'll be back very, very shortly. Hello, hello, homie. So what we're waiting on at the moment is actually going to be Sayonara versus the winner of Southern Lights or Gallant Combatant. So we're going to be waiting on that for winners round 2. In the meantime, just, enjoy the tunes for a bit. We'll be back very, very shortly. Just please be patient, bear with us. Thank you. Just wanted to quickly update you guys. I mean, the one match that we wanted is the one that's taking quite a long time. I mean, I'm sure it's going to be really, really worth it, but we got a South Korean team right now actually competing against Southern Lights. They're at a Game 3 situation. We do not know who has won. What is the status at the moment? We're just waiting on them here. So, sorry for the long wait. I did not expect that was going to be the one match that we wanted would be the one that's going to be so delayed. At the moment, though, I'll give you updates on the other parts of the bracket. We have Ink2Win Splatoon versus Ragnarok right here in the top part. We got Sketch versus Kanai. That would be really interesting too, but we decided just to go with Sayonara or the winner of the other two matches. We got Fully Torqued against Sparagod. I'm sure these are all amazing matches. All of these teams right here could go on to potentially win this tournament. We do have the unanimous #1 seed in control. We're going to be wondering if there's going to be any upsets coming in here. In the meantime, though, in losers bracket, we do have Stray Squids moving on because Seishin Shitai unfortunately has dropped. We got Red Riot here making their competitive debut, and they're going to be straight into losers already, but they're going to be up against All-Star Squad. We got Test Dummies waiting on the same match that we are waiting on, and Overpower versus Cataclysm right there to round up the losers bracket. So we're still waiting on a couple of matches, and we're very, very sorry about this. But hopefully this will be settled very, very soon. And in the meantime, once again, just enjoy the tunes, and we'll be with you shortly. Oh, actually, as we just say that right now, Southern Lights is actually going to be the winner of that last match. So we're going to go ahead and start seeing some epic stuff. It's going to be Sayonara versus Southern Lights. And what's been interesting is that we've seen that this season, especially for Ludi, a lot of these Division 2 teams, they've been so much of the hype right now. Everyone loves them. Everyone wants to see what everyone's got to offer. And they've shown such strong competitive will. So you've been seeing a lot of very good plays coming out of all these teams and all these players. So that's going to be interesting here. 1 second, peeps. We're going to go ahead and get Inks up in here again. Hopefully he's going to be, we'll see him come in here. Hello, Inks. We are back. So finally we see here it's going to be quite an awesome match as we have Sayonara, a very strong Division 1 team versus Southern Lights, who's been on such a surge recently. They've been one of the favorites for Division 2 Ludi when it started. Unfortunately, they did drown in groups, but they did show a lot of fight at the last bit.
So many familiar faces that we can see here right now.
I know. Such celebrities. Look at Ren. Look at Taeyang is son, in case for people who know. Then we got King, Odds, Champ, Soko from Southern Lights. It's gonna be a really, really interesting match.
We're gonna probably see a lot of good things from them. All right. Tower Control Black Belly.
Yeah, that's really interesting. That's going to be one of those. I feel like the key to this match is always going to be depending on who's able to grab the half pipe. It's all about trying to get a control of that area, because once you have the team with control of that, they're just able to constantly push in, especially if you have a Stingray in such a linear spot. You're just able to bully out the other team and just kind of go ahead and start maybe spawn camping all over the court.
Well, you're right. Even in Clan Blitz, this map is actually kind of very strong in half pipe as well, because they're always going to go down that road down there. It's the most popular route to actually take in Clan Blitz.
Well, no, we're talking about the tower though. It's tower control, so that's why I'm saying that it's going to be such an. It's all about trying to claim that part of the map. It's always about who can get to that and claim that area, push back the team, not be able to get in here. But as we going to go ahead and start talking about it, here we go. Tower Control Black Belly. Let's see who's going to take this first game.
Sun on K shots. Perfect timing. We also see here Odds with Vanilla Heavy as well. Perfect Stingray choice, if I must say. And let's see.
Odds almost getting sniped right there. We got the sniper and the sloshing machine. Both just able to push them out.
First 2 kills from Sayonara. First 2 kills from them.
It was very, very good teamwork coming out from both from Sayonara. They're able to just call each other out, be like, okay, we have so-and-so at this location, and they just double team quickly to get those picks they needed.
Sun taking out Champ. Ooh, that was a very clutch bomb. Very clutch bomb coming from Nas. Perfect from him.
We got King coming in with the dunk right there on Sun and able to try to claim this position right here. Probably going to be waiting for odds to come back into this with the heavy. But King holding it down right now, but he's taking so much damage, but he does get that armor just in time. And he's going to be able to try to make it out of the situation. Does get that pick again on Sun. That's 2 times already claiming that name. And now he's going to be able to help odds right here to get pushed that tower. Ooh, it's a white.
There goes King. Oh boy. Alright. Back on topic. Sayonara so far just has the tower. Now they're all destroying bombs just to actually keep the pressure going. But here. Ooh, Soko trying specifying.
But
seems
Sayonara
like
is going to go clear that first checkpoint, though, as they are en route for the second checkpoint right there. Odds did try to push them back as much as possible with that Stingray, but just could not do the trick. And here we go, it's second checkpoint, almost clearing with the Stingray. Aggressive Stingray coming out.
There goes Hans.
Champ's taken out, though. We got Soko here, along with King, to try to be able to finally push this team back. This is the worrisome part we were talking about. He does get 1 pick, though. 3v4 situation, and Sun's already back on tower, still trying to clear this last checkpoint.
Southern Lights has to actually make a move at this point.
It's one of those things, man. It's just the problem. Like when they claim your half pipe, it's super difficult to be able to push them back out. So right now, though, Lil Nas right here with that epic Stingray coming out. See how much damage he's gonna be taking.
Nothing yet. Seems like that was kind of a more scare away people Stingray at that point.
Could be. He does almost try to get that pick right there on the tri-slosher on top. But here we go, Soko trying to push that tower right here. But Sun, as always, pesky, all over the place, always able to be at the right place to be able to allow to disrupt Southern Lights. But Sun right here going for that flank. What's gonna happen? Does not get the pick right there. Does be able to jump out though.
Jump from odds.
The backliners, man, they're always coming in clutch with that quick super jump. Always ready.
Definitely the best clutch.
Missiles be on deck right here. Does not get anybody, but the hammer comes out. That's gonna be it.
Oh, that wasn't really a hammer from Champ, but at least Soko was there to actually help out.
All right, Southern Lights trying to keep them back again, but we see that Booyah Bomb coming out. Does unleash it there on the top, and they're still gonna be able to get this push. Still keeping it alive, but they're having such a difficult time getting through this last checkpoint.
Probably need some lights. Southern Lights needs to try their best to put some pressure on this one.
But Sun once more with the flank.
Another takeout. Come on, another kill from Sun.
He's just all over them, and they're at 7. Does get pushed back right here though, and they're still continuing to push.
It's over.
Ooh, and that's gonna be it. Sayonara is gonna get that first game though, but it is a best of 3, so who knows if Southern Lights could bring this back though.
We can expect a game 3 from these people.
Hey, Southern Lights is a talented team though. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we do see that, but there you go, Ren putting in that work with the K Pro, but we did see some with a lot of the flanks coming out there. See, that was one of the things that he was able to utilize such key positions. It was constantly going for those flanks to just keep Southern Lights on their toes, and they were just not able to ever get their footing back to be able to push them back out and get their own push going.
It's a very coordinated push right there at that point. But seeing most of the defense actually play off afterwards. Best, actually.
But what do you think about this next match then? What do you think Southern Lights has to do to be able to even out this set right here? Rainmaker, Manta Maria. What would they need to do? What are some comps you expect to see?
Definitely Odds still has to use that vanilla heavy. They're going to need that Stingray for the Rainmaker at this point. Come on. A GG Ray is kind of really very important at this point.
The GG Ray, man, it never disappoints. Never, ever.
Ever disappoints. I mean, there could be some other alternatives too. I mean, besides the Stingray, that is.
Well, one of the things I don't know how effective a Stingray could be on Manta Maria versus what it was on Black Belly. As you see on Black Belly, you had the backliners jumping out, using that, being able to push each other away, and it helps them to get their footing. Manta Maria, though, is a little bit, like, a lot more, I guess you could say skinnier, but there's a lot of levels of meta, right? You have bunker, you have the plats on the left and right, you have that little sunken area in the middle. So there's a lot of elevation that would not necessarily make Stingray super effective.
That is possible. Maybe either a Booyah Bomb would probably actually have an effect on this as well. Well, but here comes the next match, SL. Double Kenta Pro, what the? That's it. That is kind of a shocker.
Hey man, the K Pro, that's a great weapon. I mean, I'm not surprised to see any comps running double K Pro. It's gonna put in a lot of, yeah. I mean, it has such fast killing power, and also the fact that it has the range. So let's see how it works out.
All right, so nearly we can see that Southern Lights is running nearly the same comp here, but this time, Odds is going with Charger. Interesting sight. What? Wait.
They're getting the push.
Seems
They're
like
gonna go ahead.
Oh. Well, that was a nice starting push right there, actually.
Hey, man, we
very nice sneaky push. And another
one.
Goodness.
We're getting a 25 right now. Man, no, Southern Lights is not here to just play around, dude. I mean, yeah, we're playing games, but no, they're here to compete. There's the difference. They want this W right now.
Everybody wants to win at this point. So yeah, you gotta have some last surprises on this part.
The push to 25 is definitely fantastic to have on Manta Maria, but it's going to be, remember, it's not over till it's over. We still got 4 minutes of this match going on.
Booyah Bomb from Ren.
Oh, Champ could not get that splash wall out in time. Try to be able to get some footing there and maybe try to get away with such a bad situation. Armor is on deck for Southern Lights though, but Ren does see that coming. It does get that pick here on Soko.
Perfect, quick pick. Very at once.
King
Nice.
here on left plat right now. Ren trying to get maybe some control, more turf control right now in mid, but they do have the double K Pro, so we're starting to see that one of them starting to actually resort to having to ping a lot more than the other.
Another Booyah Bomb.
Double Booyah Bomb's gonna be interesting, but there's a lot of walls getting in the way of him to be able to try to use that to its best capacity. Soko right here though does get pushed back. King right there trying to get some footing in here, trying to double team, but Sun does have eyes on both. Stingray coming out. There you go. The double team was very good.
Two down from Sayonara. That's probably going to be one little bit of a shot from them.
All right, Champ does get that pick there. Really, really necessary, really important right now. We do have one member down right now for Sayonara, but Champ right here stuck by himself and mid does get a pick though. Trying to get another one, does get a double, and they're able to get a hold of that Rainmaker.
A nice one. Pulling in a Rashi, are we?
This is the L3, right? Yeah, it is. Oh, but it does get taken out right now. As Sun's going to be heading there with missiles. Does have missiles. Does see that there's 2 of them on the right side, but they're going to go ahead and gang up on him. Take out. You get the splash down there effective.
Bomb pressure from Sayonara.
Ooh, almost got that. That was surprising. I mean, oh,
2 down.
I was going to say, though, I mean, I felt like he definitely got the double direct there, Soko. I thought he got it, but unfortunately, just how it be.
So, if Sayonara were to actually take this, they would have to pull off one good sneaky surprise on this one.
Oh yeah, definitely right now. As the time is starting to wind down, we're starting to get under the 2-minute mark. And I mean, they're still in mid, and Southern Lights has so much turf control all over this map. It's going to be super difficult right here. Does get that pick though, Champ. Is going to go ahead, retreat back to bunker. Trying to help out his teammates, get the pick. Dude, that's 3 down.
Damn. This is going to be a problem when you run double Kenta Pro. Probably not going to really have enough kill time, but even with main power up being a good aspect for Kenta Pro, you could probably do it. But you're probably going to have a lot more painting than that at that point.
Champion's going to get taken out by Ren right here. But I do have to say, I really love the decision that Champ was making there. He could have gone for the easy pick, but instead he opted to chase the backliner, because the backliner would have been the bigger obstacle for Southern Lights to be able to push up higher. Did not get the pick on the Charger, but I love the decision making there.
It is best decision ever. You gotta distract people in order to actually buy some more time. That's a great decision on that point.
So we're starting to see, though, there's a turn of events right now, as we got Sayonara starting to gain too much control of mid. I mean, this comeback is starting to look a little bit imminent. You got to be very, very careful here, as King is trying to hold up on that bunker right now. We got Champ and Soko coming for spawn. They're going to be able to jump back in.
Oh,
Ooh, nice double
That
team
was a-
right there.
perfect fix.
There you go, 2 down
There-
just like that. I mean, I gotta see it. Unfortunately, we don't have replays, but King being able to hold down that bunker was allowed for his teammates to be able to come back in. Oh, unfortunately, Champ's gonna go down by that the bomb on the wall.
Wow. Bombs on shields.
Man, it's always a painful way to go, but that's just the price you gotta pay sometimes.
This could be Ionor's last chance push.
This is
right
it.
here.
We got overtime. We know they're probably gonna want to go for that shortcut there on the left. We got the GG Ray.
GG Ray coming in. GG Ray, baby.
Southern Lights
Look at
is gonna
that.
go ahead and claim this game right here. They're gonna go and bring it to a game 3. I did expect that this was gonna be a fantastic set. Great stuff coming out as they're heading to a game 3.
Very nice match.
Very good stuff there from King. Got Taeyang Sun putting in a lot of work. His T-Tech with the missiles has been really fantastic for his team.
Very, very fantastic. This, especially for now. I mean, most of the time, as we can see the current meta right now, is right now Vanilla Mini, because of its kits. But with missiles as well, that's also better pressure right there.
See, it's the fact that the missiles getting buffed has allowed for that kit to be very, very optimal for comps.
It's a very optimal tool indeed. All right.
What do you think about this Clan Blitz Gobby Arena? What do you think?
Clan Blitz Gobby Arena, eh? Well, what I really expect, if Southern Lights were to take this one, I would either see maybe some bubbles and splashdowns. I mean, yeah, definitely you're probably going to need those splashdowns to delete most of those specials that are kind of very shreddable by splashdown right now. Because the recent buff for splashdown, it can actually take out ballers very easily. It's going to be a good baller destroyer. So either baller might be a no-go on this, or I don't know what you could expect.
I mean, what's gonna be really important here. That's gonna be coming into play is being able to get past that jail area. That is gonna be super key. I mean, the bubbles are gonna obviously be very helpful, but the problem still rises in the fact that you need to get past jail to use the bubbles.
Jail? That's right. I almost forgot about that.
All right, let's see what comps. Let's see what the comps come. I mean, yeah, Gobi Arena came up a lot in like personal scrims, so I know for sure that thing could get in the way. Here we go.
We got odds here on the Heavy Remix. This might be a surprise.
Heavy Remix is a fantastic kit. I mean, you've seen it in so many comps. It's such a great weapon. Point sensor on a backline is exactly what's needed as you're able to support your team and able to try to get the positions of the enemy.
And with Booyah Bomb.
Yeah,
Bomb,
exactly.
it's a great choice special.
Oh, man.
That is a great choice for a special right there. We can see King trying his best to actually stay out of the clear. Trying to see if he can actually paint up a little bit for his armor.
Exactly.
One down.
He was able to get that early armor for his team, and they were able to get those 2 picks in the start and allow them to get control of mid. But right now, though, we're starting to see Sayonara starting to bring it back as they start to get control of mid, and odds, unfortunately, being pushed back.
I would expect odds to actually pull up a defensive Booyah Bomb here.
Ooh, odds does get that.
That's
nice
one.
there.
One nice pick indeed. Odds. Seems like he's kind of struggling.
Oh man, that's Slap Bomb though.
Nice.
Super sneaky Slap Bomb, almost taking out Odds. But here we go, we got Lil Nas right here with the football on deck. Probably waiting for that jump in, but he's not going to get what he needs just yet. Does have the ball already though, but it's a 2v. Oh, it's a 2v2. No, 1v2 situation, and Lil Nas is going to have to pick his battles.
Nas is the last one alive at this point, and trying to secure some jumps for everybody else. It seems like they're trying their best to put up a new defense system around the basket.
All right, Odds trying to do what he can, but no missiles all over the place as they're going to be pushing back Southern Lights.
Just a pushback.
Ooh, Odds does not know what to do just yet, and Lil Nas is starting to sneak in a little bit closer, and he does still have that baller, and he does have the football. The problem is, though, he needs to get through that fence. before he's able to use it, or else defense will stop him. And he's gonna go down in mid right here. Champ though.
Ooh, Champ is using the hammer, boys. He's swinging it.
Are they gonna get it?
Ooh, can we start to push? Nice. Here comes the first push from Southern Lights.
Look at
Throwing
that.
a Booyah Bomb.
They're just going at it right now.
47 lead.
Amazing stuff.
Very solid lead for the first push. Very solid lead for the first push.
Yeah, really great stuff. They're able to get it down to 47, but they did have to sacrifice mid for that push. So we're gonna have to make sure that they're gonna they have to get back in. I agree with you on that.
Ooh, Sun's took out 2 people, 3 people, did he? Oh
the
my
juggles
goodness.
are real. And he does get that. That's a delayed wipe. And we got King who has to rush in to try to save the day. But both footballs, 1 miss though.
1 miss from one of those footballs.
Quite unfortunate, as they would have actually been 1 point away from evening out this game.
So watch it back.
Yeah, it's taking to 68 right now. Very fortunate for Southern Lights, they're able to, unfortunately, now did miss that football, and they're able to get control of mid once more. So it's going to be one of that tug of war that's probably going to be determined just by missing that. 2 footballs in play.
Southern Lights. Man. 2 specials currently from Southern Lights. Putting some specials into good use right now. They could probably sneak in another football right here. Soko with a baller. And okay, this is gonna be sad.
Oh, it's another miss coming out, and it's very unfortunate because it's a wipe. So now Sayonara is gonna be going ahead and play with this. They realize they smell blood.
Right now. Using all their specials right now. They're probably gonna actually make another cut.
Got blocked again.
Not again.
Oh my God, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar up in here, as no footballs being able to get in there, but it's gonna be at 61 at the moment. There's less than a minute left.
There's another one there. Ooh, come on. That was a nice lead for last minute. Oh, if Southern Lights were to make this comeback, they're going to have to at least have like 3 more clams and another ball.
And so they're only up by 1 point right here. So honestly, it just does come down to who could get the next push. We got Southern Lights here with armor. Gonna go ahead and go down though to Sun. Could not finish
double team here from Southern Lights.
This would be a very big win for Southern Lights if they're going to be able to lock this down.
Here comes Odds. Hopefully this Booyah Bomb is like the only source of life at this point. And Soko securing a jump for all of them. Hopefully it works. Come on, King, you can do this.
Are they need a block? They get the lead! 24, but they are wiped right here. There's still 3 seconds left. What's going to happen?
They're probably going to pull up a big defense on this one. Just in order to actually keep Sayonara from making the lead once again. Missiles coming from the Vanilla Mini right here. Ooh, Inkjet.
Renson sneaking. Goes down though.
There goes one person. There goes 2. And it's all secured for this match.
With an upset, we got Southern Lights taking out Sayonara and gonna be going ahead to move on to winner semis. Amazing stuff. What an amazing set this was. Fantastic plays.
Pretty nice set. Pretty nice set from everybody right here. It was a pretty nice one. Very intense. Very coordinated. Very precise.
God. That was incredible. Congratulations to Southern Lights pulling off the upset, going to winner semis. Of course, they still have quite a ways to go. They still have to get through. Who is going to be next for them? It's going to be the winner of Foley Torch or Sparagod to go ahead and beat their opponents.
We could actually. It's probably gonna. Actually, it is Sparagod. Actually.
Oh, so Sparagod actually ended up winning that.
Yeah, they actually
against
did.
Foley Torch. Wow, upsets just for days over here. We got whoa. We got In Control Splatoon. We got Sketch. And in the 2 major upsets, Southern Lights and Sparagod, one of them will be going to winners finals. But in the meantime, as we're going to try to find the next match, we're just going to go into a very quick intermission. We will be back very shortly.
Hold your horses.
What is up? What is up? We are just in the lobby right now. We're actually about to go into this losers match already. Inks, what do you think about these homies coming up? Alright, well, in the meantime, we do have Fully Torqued. That is quite the known team. Versus Stray Squids, which I think might be... Oh no, they're actually a team right here. So it's going to be interesting to see what's going to be happening. I wonder who took down Fully Torqued to make it here. Let's see. Let's check that bracket, shall we? So Fully Torqued actually went down in a Game 3 versus Sparagod. So that's another upset coming out yet again. Alright, just gives me some time to prepare the map modes. As we are in losers round 2. So Splat Zone's Manta, it's actually going to be really interesting to see what comps are going to be picking out here. You know that we got that question mark, exclamation mark coming out here. You know they're going to be running. That's your boy Impact with the Rapid. Definitely going to be coming into play. Oh, yeah. No time. Okay, we're going straight to the action. We don't know where Inks is. He's missing MIA at the moment. But we're going to be going with zones on Manta. There you go. What's up? What's up? Welcome back.
My apologies.
Welcome back. How are you?
I am completely fine. Alright, so back into the match once again. Okay, so currently now we can see our current situation at this point being here right now. Just Cyril with the blaster. A custom blaster, by the way. I mean, I don't know if it was outdated meta or something, but I don't even know how the blaster meta is going on for this one. But you can see what kind of stuff we can expect for this one. One shot from Thad.
Ooh, we got 64. It's already counting down right now. Stray Squid's already having such a difficult time right here. What are they going to do against the monsters of Fully Torqued?
Thad here, taking out 2 people. Because we can see that the Kenta Pro here, with the popularity.
You know it, man. K-Pro, just super strong weapon right now. But they're being pushed back so hard right here as they just have no way to get back into this action right now.
Ooh, we can see a splashdown coming from him, maybe.
Ooh, denied. Getting another one that's on double right now as 3
Here
goes
comes some
down.
bubbles. 3 down. Ooh, that's a wipe.
Oh my God, what's going to happen here? This is the push that they need. This is the moment right here. They need to try to regain as much control as they can before Fully Torqued finds a way back in.
Now, we could probably see that Stray Squids could have a potential in order to actually take this match. They just have to keep the zones in security and make sure nobody actually... Oh, okay. There goes one of them.
Ooh, we got 57-15 coming up right now, though. But they're still able to get this timer.
Oh! Then that's another hammerphobe.
Oh, they're going to start going down, though. The defense starting to crumble. The Nautilus coming in and getting those picks.
Flank from NM. Gosh, a roller that you would expect to actually flank. That's the perfect ingredients right there. Perfect ingredients. Another splashdown. Ooh. Another one. Oh. Well, I guess that goes out the window too. Ooh. Pretty nice inkjet shot from Cyril. The blaster, even with the blaster's kit, he can. Oh, ooh, nice. Come on, can he fight up this off? And he fought it off. That's pretty nice.
Ooh, but pretty nice fight. The timer's starting to dwindle down right here. That penalty is going to be going away soon. We need to see something come out of Stray Squids for them to be able to finally find their way back in there. He does see some blood there.
2 down. Oh, 3 down now. Okay, this might actually be their chance. This might be Stray Squid's one chance, actually. They actually try again. Another one.
Ooh, did he get the jump in, though? Just missed the shot, though. But
Here
the bubble's
comes
going to
some
be a clutch
bubbles.
for him. Let's see what Proz's going to be able to do. Does retreat the bunker. There's a jump that's going to be...
Denial.
Here. There you go.
Dang.
Misses on that snipe again. Miss another one. That blast might do some damage. And will be getting the pick right there on him.
We could see something going on here. Here comes the jump. Oh.
Oh, the
Very
roller coming in. No, but that's going to be a
Three down. Once again. 3 down once again.
This is what Stray Squids needed. They're going to be able to try to get the zones. No, they're still struggling to be able to cap the zones here. Will get that pick, but goes down again.
And that's hammerphobic.
They just could not be able to capitalize on such an important moment, and Fully Torqued is going to go ahead and run away with this for sure.
Okay. Fully Torqued Cat could take this one. Ooh,
Oh, the bubbles coming in clutch there. Does get that pick from the flank. Are they going to be able to cap the zone? Yes, they do, but there's only under 20 seconds left. What's going to be the case right here? Will they be able to hold them off for so long to be able to get this comeback?
Can overtime save them? That is a big question indeed, actually.
Well, the penalty has been completed. We got Stingray on deck.
Here
We
it
got
goes.
2 specials ready. You know, there's the hammer also
Stingray.
prepared. Carbon all over
Come
him.
on, can we see some hammers?
With the zone.
Let's go. Come on. Let's see. We can see.
Prozum right now trying to do everything possibly
Come
can
on.
to get that inkjet, but it's not going to be the case. Trying to get the bomb.
They're-
K-Pro
they're-
right
they're-
there. Goes down. This might be
They're,
it.
they're falling apart. Ooh, 3 down, and that's game 1 to Fully Torqued.
Oh, man. Regardless, though, that was actually still a very, 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 very close game 1 right here. As Fully Torqued is going to go ahead and sneak away with that, but that overtime, that was really close. They almost lost it in
was-
that one.
Very close indeed.
The fact that they got a wipe right at the end, that's what I feel like was the biggest factor for that.
Yeah, indeed. It was a very clutch match there, but they did all they could do to actually win.
Well, I guess what matters at the end is who won, and that's it. Fully Torqued does. No matter, even if it was ugly, it doesn't matter. As long as you win, even if it's ugly, they got it though. So it's 1-0.
Well, it's not really about that winning that much. I mean, it's all about the fun. We need the fun.
Oh man, I mean, it's great to see that the bottom seed of this tournament though is definitely putting up quite a battle right here. Fully Torqued did come into this tournament as 3rd seed.
He definitely did. I mean, expecting a 3rd seed to actually be in the losers bracket, it could be something we can't know.
I mean, no, I feel like that is quite an upset to see Fully Torqued being already here in losers round 2, and they almost did drop that first game there. They almost lost that in overtime, but they're able to hold off for that to get a 1-0 over Stray Squids. They're going to be heading into game 2. It's going to be Tower Control Piranha Pit, and this one's going to be an interesting one where the more aggressive team will be the one that's going to be triumphant.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's exactly correct. Most of the time, we could probably see in Piranha Pit. Most of the time, actually, maybe it could be a blaster. It could be a machine. I mean, machines are very popular on most tower control maps, in particular.
Oh, that's very true. But I also will expect an Inkjet right there to be able to try to get control of the opponent's plat. That's going to be really key. As you see, when you arrive at the 2nd checkpoint, trying to be able to clear that, you need to get over there to remove like the backlines. They have so much power when they stand upon that plat.
Aggressive is actually the most perfect in this map.
So we got some new faces here in the stream. Hello to Elite Impact, who you're playing in this match right now. We got Thad up in here. What's going on? We saw King earlier celebrating his victory right there as well. I'm sure they're also playing in their winner semis match.
And I hope everything's actually going well for everybody.
So it's looking like we're going to be ready to get into it. And here we go. Game 2. Tower Control Piranha Pit.
Let's expect some nice, good matches. Okay, ooh, these are some pretty nice weapon choices that I'd like to see. Especially Slatling choices in particular. Here we got Cyril with the Vanilla Mini. A very decent choice, matter of fact. I mean, as a Mini user as myself, I mean, you would have to actually play a little bit of cat and mouse with the weapon in particular.
Ooh, I don't know how, but Beanie was able to get out of that situation, save his missiles, and he does get 2 missiles right there on the 2 targets.
Pressure to... Oh, fully torqued. Let's see how this goes.
Woo!
Oh!
Grim, no,
Very
Grim
nice.
Direct coming out.
Man, as much as I really not really like Prince that much.
But look at that as they're heading to the second checkpoint. That first checkpoint was no problem for this team as they're already going to be dominating Stray Squids. We got the carbon coming out. No, it's going to be going down.
He probably should have used his splashdown first.
Oh, sorry, was that hero roller?
Actually.
But it's a 1v2 situation. We got the Grim Range Blaster by himself right here. Definitely need some paint right now as Cyril's going to be coming in to support. Help does get that pick.
Oh.
4v3 situation.
It's 1 down. 2 down on Stray Squids. So far. And Impact so far here. Oh man, Impact is right now popping off with his, oh my goodness, Directs. Directs galore
Again,
from...
just coming out
Oh
there.
my God.
Oh my, if he actually nailed that, that would have been insane.
Can somebody nerf Range Blaster already?
No, we need to nerf Impact. That's the key right there. But there we got the tower already pushing onto the second checkpoint. Booyah Bomb is on deck. You know for sure that's going to be coming into play to be able to clear this next checkpoint. It's coming right now as it got pressured.
Booyah Bomb coming from Thad so far. Ah.
That able to sneak around, does get back onto the tower, and they finally arrived at the second checkpoint as they wanted to. They have quite a dominant control right now. They'll be able to get in prime position to be able to clear the checkpoint, but no, the Stingray will come out there, put a stop to that.
That's 3 down right there for Stray Squids so far.
That Stingray bought them so much valuable time as they would have already been pushing to the third checkpoint if that did not come out on time. Booyah Bomb though isn't about time again.
Oh, well that's 2 down once again. Oh, 3 down once again actually. You can get this last pick. That Knight's last pick, and another one. And can we get one more, baby?
Just
come on,
like
Chet. Let's
that.
see if we can get one more.
He's gonna be heading to the knockout. They're able to take him out though. It's a 2v3.
Nice.
Still on it.
Prevention. Up. Still last.
Oh,
last
Impact with that direct.
Impact.
But there you
go. Trade.
They get that wipe that they needed to be able to push them back, and they're going to be still in this battle. There's still 2 minutes left. But Stray Squids, we need to start seeing something. They got to group up a little bit more. They got to stop letting that Grim range Blaster just go, kind of poop all over them.
They probably need to at least put up some special usage here. Ooh. Oh, that's 1 down so far. And Beanie here all alone. Oh, that's 2 down for Stray Squids so far.
Ooh, we got that roller coming here on play. Curling Bomb to maneuver around as much as possible. Let's see what's going to happen here. Splashdown's not going to reach anyone there at the top, though. That's going to be quite unfortunate for NM. And it's going to go ahead and have to Shark to be able to do it. And that could have been a situation, but the Curling Bomb will do the trick regardless.
So Thad here, trying his best to actually stay alive. Using the main power-up technique most of the time with Ketchup Pro. We can see something going on with this. We're almost there. Let's see what it goes. 1 minute on the clock.
That just could not do it there as Beanie was able to get that pick, and they're going to be going on ahead. Trying to see if Benny here painting as much as possible to know that the inevitable push to this checkpoint is going to be very necessary to stay into this battle. Impact though, trying to look for a direct, misses. Beanie just going all over the place, gets another double. That's 3 picks in a row for Beanie.
3 down on fully torqued right now. Come on. I wonder if Beanie can take out this last one. Oh.
Beanie will finally be going down right here. Cyril able to clutch that out. But we got the Brella coming in with armor as well, and does go down.
Ooh. Well, that's currently, this is going to be looking very questionable for Stray Squids. We can see something try the best. Oh, 3 down on fully torqued once again. This might be actually the push, actually, matter of fact, now that I look at this.
Yeah, they're able to get that first checkpoint, but there's so many of them going down, and it looks like that, if you're able to land on that, that's going to be it.
Come on.
And there you go.
That has finished the match for us.
Fully torqued coming in there. They're playing. They came in super serious on that second game as they're able to just completely dominate Stray Squids for the majority of that match. Stray Squids finally saw some footing, but way too late right at the end. And look at Impact go, just popping off right there. You did see all those directs coming out.
Apparently, actually, guess what? It's Impact's birthday.
I know, that's amazing. Well, we gotta say happy birthday to Impact here. Elite Impact 02. Well, what is up? Happy birthday. I mean, you're celebrating.
Happy birthday, buddy. You're 1 year closer to the world.
Man, I mean, that's a great way to celebrate. Just popping off right there on stream. Able to just flex on everybody.
Well, I suppose Stray Squids had a fun time for this tournament as well. I mean, they probably learned a lot of new lessons to themselves for this one. I mean, you can't just lose all the time. Everything's a win, actually. Matter of fact, even though if you do something wrong, it could be a win. Any slip up, any mistake, any I don't know, injury maybe. if you can probably say something about that.
What I'm gonna say is I'm trying to find the next match here that's gonna looking like I really want to get. We just saw Fully Torqued come out with a victory like that, right? And they're up against Sayonara. That is the Seed 2 and Seed 3 right here in Losers Round 3. That is super interesting. And then right after that, we will jump into the Winners Finals.
It seems like Sayonara had a little bit of trouble back there, it seems to me.
Okay, so currently, just give me one moment. We have to go quickly into another intermission as we start to just prepare for the next match. We will be back very, very shortly.
Later.
Alrighty, what is going on? I just want to say thank you to Inks as he was able to provide us amazing commentary. Thank you so much, homie. I really appreciate it there, being able to talk some Splatoon with you. So thank you so much for that. We are awaiting the next commentator who's going to be rotating in, and that is going to be Stellar. You all know her. She was here. She streamed the event last week, so we're going to be here waiting for her. But in the meantime, we're going to start off with your boy G by himself for this first match, as we're going to be seeing Fully Torqued against Sayonara. Now, let's see if Impact's birthday is going to come out on top. Oh, actually, I don't see him in here. Oh, wow. So it looks like our birthday boy Impact is not in for this match, so we're going to be seeing a lineup of Thads, Sorel, NM, and FM coming in here against, as you saw Sayonara beforehand, Taeyang, or Sun, AV, Lil Nas, and Ren. So it's going to be interesting what kind of... They're both very aggressive teams, so I'm going to be expecting a lot of aggressive play, a lot of double teaming and such like that. What is going on there? X and Shadow, what's up? Welcome to the stream. ANG presents to you Ink2Win 8th edition, as we're here for Friday nights. In the meantime, at least you can just enjoy our company, as we will be handing it back to Ink TV once they return. But we're going to go ahead and get into this. Hopefully all... Okay, nice. So we're going to be starting off on the Reef. Now this one's going to be interesting because I want to see how both teams are going to be able to start to progress. Who's going to be claiming Bridge right there? We got FM there on the Heavy, so that's really interesting. We got the Roller coming out into play once more. Let's check out these compositions, as we got the Octoshot, Kate Pro, Explosher, and the Tenta coming out right here. Really interesting. But you know for sure the Tenta Pro, as I was just about to explain, will be trying to go ahead and pair up to be able to claim Bridge, and they actually successfully do so very well. Sorel's gonna be pushing up right now, but there's 3 of them right there. It does get 1 pick. The Tentapilla, though, will be pushing back Sorel. Got missiles on deck, ready. Trying to call out to their opponents. Does get the 2 marked right there on Bridge. Sorel right here gonna be pushing up. Stellar will be here soon. We got Sorel here doing such a fantastic job, able to get so many picks, able to get the missiles going on. And we got AV right here holding it down right. Got K-Pro being pushed back right now. The Tentapilla is gonna be coming in, though. Roller will be going down. No, it does not, but Roller does shark around here. Will be retreating back onto Bridge as they're all there. This match has already been showing with such a strong start that these two teams are so equal in skill right now. We got AV there with the Booyah Bomb. Not necessarily being as effective as they wanted it to be, but does get that pick on the Roller. Right there, NM is going to be going down. AV is going to be trying to go ahead and claim Bridge once more. Got to see a little overview right now as FM trying to hold down there the goal line. Not allowing him to push too easily. We got 3 clams right here from Sun, trying to build up to the next 2 right there. We've seen what K-Pro can do. Sorry, not K-Pro, oh my god. Octoshot can do. Sun has been a phenomenal frontliner right now so far throughout this whole tournament. Does get that shark there. Looking for that pick. Does not get it though. Does have Inkjet ready. Will he be using it? Yes, he does. And he's going to go ahead and try to target there the Heavy. And we got 2 here. We got a little battle right now as Nas right here trying to keep control of this Bridge, but will get pushed back by the Heavy. And instead of trying to challenge to get a pick, instead will be going to the goal line. But Lil Nas right now in a bad situation gets picked out by Sorel, who's been pretty much the MVP so far this match, doing some really fantastic stuff. Will be pushed back though, but almost being built special to the missiles right now. We do see this team right here being pushed back so far. They don't know what to do to progress. It's been very defensive on both ends right now. Really interesting, as I mentioned, these were going to be aggressive teams, but as you see, their comps have been on the contrary. But it's still really good play coming out from both of them. Sorel will be going ahead, trying to get that Bridge. Sharking right here, does wait for FM. We got their double Splatlings doing the work right now, as they're able to hold down on that Bridge. FM got that Heavy right here on deck, trying to push up on goal. They're still super close. I mean, we're almost near the 2-minute mark, and there has not been a successful push from either team. Sorel will be moving back though right now. Does have 3 close to the specials right here. We need to start seeing a better special coordination coming out from both teams to be able to allow their teammates to get in there, get the goal in. But they're just being constantly pushed back, constantly being splatted. The 10th brother here is gonna go ahead and squish FM, but that quickly comes in to pick up that football. Sorrel pushing in right there, being saved by the teammates. But the explosion might put in some work. Does have Booyah Bomb ready though. Everyone's around him. He throws the football successfully and still gets the Booyah Bomb. And will be trying to take out that Tinkerbell in mid. The battle for this bridge has been so intense from both teams right now. Still at 100 each. But we got 3 specials right here on the side of Sayonara. Fully charged, trying to head into bridge. But finally, might see a successful push here. Is this going to be it? The Brella is come out. There's 3 footballs. 1 goes in. And here you go. Sayonara will be starting off things right now as 3 go down for Fully Torque right now. Sun there, Sharking there, trying to push back that as much as possible. Alright, we're going to be entering the last minute of this match, but just like that, it took 4 minutes, but they're able to bring it down all the way to 42. We're going to see what Fully Torque is going to be able to do with this last football. We're near the 30-second mark. The battle for bridge once more. They got the Booyah Bomb here. Sun gets pushed off into left flat into enemy territory. Sees 1 enemy, gets that down. Gets 2, but it does go down inevitably. 2v2 right here. Sorrel right now, keeping control, got missiles on deck. Uses it on 1 enemy though. Knowing the importance of getting rid of that Tinkerbell right now, to be able to push up on bridge right here. They got the football ready. The ball might get it. No, but we got 2 footballs in play by Fully Torque. Can this comeback happen? Stingray also ready. FM trying to get control of this left flat, right, left court. Is he gonna get the pick? Super weak. Cannot go. The bomb pressuring him away. Finally gets the pick there on AVI. This overtime is about to be ending. They need to start pushing in now. Will they be able to get it? And that's gonna be it. Sayonara will be taking that first game. Oh man, that was incredible stuff. I cannot believe that for 4 minutes we did not see a single push come out from both of these competitors. That's just to show that these 2 teams right here are pretty evenly skilled, so it's going to be really, really interesting to see where they're going to go. Alright, see if our girl Stellar in here. Yes, she is, and we're finally get to hear her lovely voice. Stella, what's up? How are you?
Alright, it's good to see you, G.
What's up?
A game late, but we're still going strong. That was an interesting thing to watch. Uh-oh, I can hear myself. Hold on a second. Alright, now we're good. Alright, we're moving on to Splat Zones on Skipper Pavilion. G, I think you know a little bit more about these teams than I do, so tell me what you think you're going to be seeing when it comes to these comps.
I mean, I was completely wrong in the first game. I thought, I mean, they are both quite aggressive teams, especially when I see FM come into play. But they went with some very defensive comps. So far, though, I have been seeing Sun from Sayonara be putting a lot of work for his team. He's always in a very good position. Like all frontliners, if you are watching the stream, please just watch what he does. He's doing exactly what a frontliner should be doing, being super annoying for the opponents, always being just sharking, able to get like in some really tight spots to get some doubles. Does go down a lot, but it's fine. He's been putting a lot of work.
That's the plight of the aggro is what that is.
I know, but he's been doing a great job of it. It's been great to see. I do also love the fact that Ren's Tenterbrella. I mean, man, we've been seeing some Tenterbrellas come out in this tournament, and they're both just like amazing. Like,
yeah,
you know, they just both want to get in there with that hammer.
The Camo 10 ever since its release has been incredibly popular. I think with just plenty of thanks from Sendo's blessing. But it's just an incredibly powerful thing to use on a bunch of different maps, like when it comes to the reef and when it comes to stuff like port and walleye, being able to pop that hammer and being pushed forward and having the safety of it to cover for its vulnerabilities makes it really sensible. But here we go. Splat Zones on Skipper, probably one of the more preferable maps that when it comes to playing on Skipper. We've got a very defensive comp when it comes to Cyrell's team on the blue team with a Dynamo and a Heavy, where the yellow team seems to be pulling off a little bit more of a mobile comp.
I mean, that's true with the Tenterbrella coming in there, but the Ballpoint and Tenta are definitely going to be holding a lot more of mid. But here we go, Sun trying to get that double right there, but does get double teamed and will be going down. That right here in a tight situation. trying to be able to win this 1v1. Does successfully push them back, though, and has Inkjet ready. Ooh, very, very sneaky stuff right there as he swims past that Booyah Bomb, trying to be able to get the TensorPro. Does successfully take him down, but goes down to the ballpoint, who ends up going down to Sorel.
Yeah, we've got 3 up on the side of our blue team over here. Tai is at the bottom, doing their best to paint up. They've got their Tenderella with them, hopefully trying to get a pick on this Pro. Actually managed to get it right before they pop their Booyah, and now they've tipped the zone into their favor, and they're going to have to retreat in order to get a, to collect their specials and be able to make a move on them.
Well, I've been finding very interesting. These two teams have been going so back and forth. As you see right here, well, we're going to be seeing Ren's team be able to get that lead right now. But I'm not going to be surprised if you got the opponents to be sneaking in right now. We got, I love the fact of the use of the beacon right there in mid, just to be able to either distract the opponents or be able to get the jumps in.
They tried to sneak up on that Dynamo over there with the Inkjet, but unfortunately because of how easily it is to swat them out like a fly with a giant electric swatter, he wasn't able to succeed with that. They did tip the zone over into their favor to knock a nice penalty on their team, but they blue team suffered 2 losses on their side, and they're going to have to take a step back and just paint for control and wait for the teammates to come back and find defense against this Booyah Bomb that's coming up in mid.
Yes, Sorel has the answer to that by saying, hey, I got a Booyah Bomb too. And just like that, we'll be able to claim zone. That was very, very clutch. One Booyah Bomb and probably one Splat Bomb will did the trick right there.
Yeah, popping the Booyah, or popping an Inkjet on the right, pushing the people that were in mid, trying to keep their blue team coming down from the zone, just like denying them the ability to pressure. We got a trade in the mid, and now both teams are 2-2, but Tai takes down somebody else in mid, and now they've got the man advantage. Dynamo is over here painting up, looking for anybody to tickle a little bit to try and get their footing down. They've got the attention of 2 people up by their pillow. They're just sharking a little bit, trying to see if they can misstep, but they've got that Tenebrella up there that's going to give them a hard time.
Ooh, as you say, we got the Booyah Bomb coming in, but the bubbles right there to try to counter what's going to be winning here, and it's going to go ahead and beat a Booyah Bomb as they're able to claim back the zone once more. But Sayonara is doing such a fantastic job right now of always constantly having this zone. We got Sorel back here in mid with the K-Pro, constantly always being in a 1v1 situation with Ren's Tenterbrella, but not being able to have an answer for it. Instead, we'll be opting to
Sorel takes down another man in mid. He's looking to get... Oh, he got the pick on the Tenterbrella, who had their back turned to them, trying to fight. Look, this might be their opportunity that they need to get the advantage in this game, as they've been playing... They've been playing just to take as much as they can, but now it looks like they're going to be able to go on the defense a little and make the yellow team on this side put in some work if they don't want to suffer a huge loss with their small penalty.
All right, we got Lil Nasser here, right? He has some eyes on someone right here. He's going to try to get it, but no Splat Bombs come here to save the day. But right now, we're finally seeing Fully Torque being able to hold down the zone for quite some time, but it looks like it might come to an end very, very soon. We got a Cloud popped right now. He's going to be approaching mid right here.
There's a Booyah Bomb from mid. And it doesn't hit the pillow, so it's able to paint a lot more than it would usually. Popping that Dynamo as much as they can, but 3 people in that zone are going to outpaint that Dynamo. Now they've got 3 down.
FM was still able to win that exchange against Sun. That was really interesting to see a heavy against the T-Tech come out on top. Ivy's going to go ahead with the Booyah Bomb on deck, ready for it. Taking out that Sprinkler, make sure that Ren's going to be able to have free reign of the top part once more.
Alright, but Yellow Team has taken out their penalty, and they're now ticking away, almost getting this knockout. Unfortunately for them, Blue Team manages to flip that zone. Now they've got a 30-point penalty. They're not going to be able to get a knockout. They even suffer an entire team wipe.
The wipe coming out right here, going to allow for Fully Torque to get in some pretty prime positioning right now, as they're going to be able to hold down on the top mid, and Ren going to be coming in having a little difficulty being able to get that position back. Right now, Fully Torque is in
They've gotten rid of this penalty. Now they're going to have to put some hardcore work into this push-up. Our Dynamo goes down. The bubbles are painting on zone. They're really, really close to painting it. With the help of the zone, they might get it. With 4 people going down, that game's going to go in favor of, I believe, Yellow Team with Sayonara. Correct?
Yep. And just like that, it looks like Sayonara is going to be moving on, as they're going to go ahead get this W right now.
They're going to take the dub.
I mean, it's surprising because, I mean, the matches, although the result is a 2-0 right here for Sayonara, I do have to say, though, that the matches were still relatively pretty close. A lot of back and forth, but Sayonara was just able to edge it out just a little bit more, you know?
Yeah, for a Clams game on the Reef, that the majority of that 5 minute was spent in neutral. I don't believe a ball was put in on the side of Sayonara to get points in favor of them until at least 4 minutes, from what I was able to watch.
Yeah, it was 4 minutes in that first game on Reef. 4 minutes. They just could not push into goal. It was just complete stalemate going on. All right, so just to let you know, to give you a little update, we're going to get winners finals up on stream next. It is In Control versus the underdogs, coming up with two upsets to make it here. Southern Lights. This is going to be super interesting. I can't wait to see this match go. What do you think is going to happen?
Everybody loves a good final.
What do you think? Do you think that they're going to be able to? Do you think Southern Lights will be able to pull this out?
I would love to see some really, really hard work coming out of the team Southern Lights. I've been hearing their name a lot. I believe they placed really well in the SAC Cup.
Sorry, I'm not familiar with that one. Set Cup?
SAC, SAC,
SAC, yes.
The newer teams one. SAC. Oh, he just sailed the letters or numbers. What am I doing?
That's fine.
Welcome to A&G, where still is a mild disaster. Only mild.
Only mild? I just realized that our staff didn't put winners finals map modes.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god. Why?
Always something interesting popping up.
Always. It's not an Ink2Win without a fail.
I mean, it's better to have 0 map modes than completely wrong map modes, am I right?
I mean, it's just like, what are we gonna do? Random? We're gonna play on what's the worst map mode we can think of that we can allow these two teams to play on?
Clamshelling.
Oh yeah, I mean, actually, I don't know. It's not that bad. That's not too
Let's go.
bad.
Okay. Still a mix of map list. Let's go. Clamshelling, tower control, black belly. Then
okay,
just
we
the best. It's a best of 3.
we do
Okay.
a best of 3, all clamblets.
All clamblets.
All right.
Don't forget clams on
board.
Moray.
We do have the map modes actually. They're just called semifinals instead of winners finals. It's gonna be tower control Schellendorf to start. I mean, you're on it. You're close. You said Schellendorf, but it's gonna be tower control instead.
Oh, that's a more bearable one.
Yeah, for sure, indeed. I mean, I there's a lot of hate for Schellendorf, but I personally like it. I think it's not too
Schellendorf is a very enthralling map if you play backline specifically. If you don't play that, I can see why it makes a lot of people miserable. But a lot of the power comes from being able to control that glass. And when you play either like a scope charger or you play a splatling with a lot of run speed, that's where the majority of the fun comes in when you're playing there.
So if it's something like tower control Schellendorf, I mean, I feel like the fight for glass is not going to be as important as it is for, let's say, like if it was Clamblitz, for example, as you brought up earlier.
No, when it comes to Schellendorf, the biggest fight is the fight for that first checkpoint. If you push up there and you get your backliner positioned on like your side of the spawn while they're pushing that tower, you're gonna have a very, very, very hard time doing anything about that. So it does have a sense of like you need to have control of your own glass, but with like the shifting checkpoints, it's a different kind of game.
So right now I'm just receiving the friend request right here. Going to be getting into this PB soon. Going to get straight to this action. I cannot wait to see it. I really wonder who's going to come out on top of this one. Okay, 0008. Oh my god, man. So how are you, Stellar? Did you watch some of the action before?
I'm doing good. I've had the stream open since I got here. I've been doing a mix of... I got my double monitor set up. That's why I didn't have my Switch set up right away.
Whoa, do you see
all
how...
right,
guys,
ready to... Well, no, I have my laptop where the thing runs from, but I can plug in an HDMI on the side So the monitor I used for Splatoon had the stream up, which is why I didn't have my Switch on and ready. I was like, I'm gonna be number 1 TO, and then I forgot that we spec in the game. And it's like, oh.
I know it hurts.
How's your day been going, G?
Mine just, it's been good. Been seeing some awesome, intense action coming here from both these teams. I mean, from all these teams. There's been so many great matches today. I love that. Like, it's not just, some blowouts. You see people come in here and just destroy the other team and then move on. No, it's been, like, a lot of back and forth action coming out from a lot of these teams. I love seeing those kind of things.
Yeah, I don't think anybody, when it comes to any kind of sport, just wants to see people get destroyed. The hype comes from like all of those clutch moments where good gameplay happens, and like, who doesn't love a reverse sweep?
Oh, of course. That's always going to be one of those super hype stuff coming out. But I mean, it's great to see a team like Southern Lights coming in here. One of those things about Ink2Win I find funny is that it just, for some reason, this series always has a lot of these underdogs make it all the way here. We've had Ragnarok pull off a lot of upsets to make it this far as well. It's not a surprise to see like a Div 2 team make it this far. They just, for some reason, I don't know, man, the Super Saiyans come out in them. I don't know what it is. It's just this tournament, they're like, yes, I got this. I could do it. And they just come in and destroy everyone.
Yeah, I think in this situation, In Control over here is a bit of the overdog here. I haven't been able to see too many matches featuring them too, so I'm just as excited to see what they have in store for us as I am for Southern Lights over here.
Yeah, for me, it's been a long time since I've seen In Control play, so it's going to be really interesting to see them in action. And Southern Lights, it has my boy King in there, so it's going to be some, internal bias, but I cannot let it go. I can't. I have to still just be like, oh, yeah, King's down. Too bad. No. But we're gonna
I feel you there.
Yeah, I know. You definitely know the pain sometimes. You see your homies up here on stream. It's going to be fantastic action coming out.
How could you not see somebody, one of your home slices, and not bring out like you put on the headband, you get the 2 big wooden mallets, and you Japanese hammer. What are they? Tonko?
Oh, I don't know.
Drums?
What? I don't know.
There's a name for them.
I do not know what that is.
But
you're coming out with
it's
some,
like
some intense stuff, man.
They're really deep, really imposing drums that go. I
mean, the only thing I could think of is like, I love the what do you call it? The taiko drums. That's it. That's
what they're called.
Oh,
Taiko drums.
Is that what that is? Oh my God! Come
yeah,
on, really?
Coming in clutch.
I did not know. Oh, man, I love that game. Oh, competitive taiko guys. We're gonna do it. So here we go. We're waiting for Southern Lights to be odds here to select a weapon, and we're gonna get straight into this. It's gonna be really, really interesting.
And I'm glad that he's still taking his weapon, because I forgot to hit A. All right, here we go. Tower control on Shellendorf.
Oh, man.
Got some F's in the chat. Think, guys.
But there we go. Tower control Shellendorf. What's going to happen here? Who's going to be able to get that first checkpoint straight away? Let's see his comps. Ooh, got King with the NZP on Shellendorf. Interesting.
Just like we were talking about before, the control of that roof, we've got scope splatter shot on both sides of these teams. We got a slosher on each as well.
Slosher, I feel, would be a great pick to have here on Shellendorf of all stages. Because then be able to, if you get,
and as we
glass,
see,
right?
just as we say that commentator's curse, both of the sloshers on both sides of the teams go down right away. But it looks like In Control is able to grab the tower first. Champ pushes them off so that they're not able to make a significant push on those checkpoints. And if Odds pushes up there soon, we may see some charger-on-charger action, but it looks like CMO is actually going to be able to break that first checkpoint. They're going to be pushing up to the right, and this is going to be where the game plays hardball. If they have to keep them off of that top right for them. Here comes a Stingray. They have to keep them off of the control of that top right, otherwise if they break that checkpoint, it essentially breaks the game.
Man, just like that, I mean, Southern Lights right now, it's unfortunately struggling so much here at the moment. CMO's just all over them. They finally get 2 of them down right here. I was going to be able to finally return to mid. But King right here by himself here trying to push him with his teammates here on the left plat. And they're going to go ahead and reclaim that area, getting ready for that tower push.
All right, and here we got the Sasha fight. The machine is looking to get that pick. They've got so many hits down, and it looks like they're going to get 2, but that block keeps them from getting the splashdown kill on them immediately. It looks like Soko is still up there wrecking some havoc. Southern Lights is able to push past the first checkpoint, and they're going to be ticking those points down in their favor. They're breaking the Stingray out. In Control goes down 3 whole players, and it looks like they're going to be able to break this and take the lead.
And Southern Lights going in here. The underdogs of this tournament just keep coming here. They just don't want to let it go. They want this W. And they're able to get that lead right here, but will get that push inevitably pushed back here. Soko is going to have to retaliate, or sorry, retreat back here with his teammates, and they're going to go ahead to right side of glass, try to counter their push here onto the second checkpoint.
Now we're having that slasher game. The splashdown managing to save him from Birch.
So much craziness going on right here. Soko doing a fantastic job being able to know when to go and pick their fights, and that splashdown to save him, able to finally climb that wall. But that splashdown going through that baller, that was amazing stuff.
The nerf that the splashdown suffered did it some damage, but Soko frame perfected that to make sure that they didn't die to that baller explosion, and that saved them from having to suffer another big push from In Control. Unfortunately, they've gone down just as much as they have, and they're not going to be able to push past that checkpoint themselves. And they're just going to clean up, and we're going to be having some we're going to be playing some catch up in mid while In Control actually takes 2 people down, and we're going to be able to see a push on their side now.
I gotta say, that was a super smart decision coming out here from Odds, knowing they could have gone ahead with that 1v1 charger battle, but instead opted to jump back because he knows he has the GG Ray here to try to stop this push. But we do got the counter Ray coming in here into play, and they're going to be able to get that lead. And they are broke through right here. Soko right here by himself. One-man army. Guns can't harm me. Does get that bomb in here. Still goes down, though, as they reach the final checkpoint.
Unfortunately, nobody's able to camp that tower as much as they want. They're not going to be able to break that third, but In Control's managed to push past one of the hardest checkpoints on Schellendorf, and I would like to say that might be what secures their victory, but I really want to see what kind of plays Southern Lights have for them if they pull off anything like Soko did earlier with their splashdown. 2 down in mid. In Control suffers a full team wipe, and they're going to be able to bring that tower back over to that next checkpoint before they can have any say in that.
Quake got that missiles ready. He wanted to wait for some more, but that suction bomb, unfortunately, was just throwing him off. But here he goes, having a 1v1 situation. Charge right here, giving him some backup. And they're already here at the final checkpoint once more. This time they're going to definitely try to go to clear it up. But no, Southern Lights will still put an end to that. There's 35 seconds left to this match. Soko right here, going ahead. See if we can get some picks here. This Fizzy Bomb coming out right into mid.
Ooh.
Charge
Southern Lights playing some hard... Southern Lights playing some hard defense on their own checkpoint. Unfortunately, ZZZZZ, I think that's supposed to be snoring, lands a really nice kill on the Inkjet. I believe their L3D was looking to get pick on them to be able to push forward, but that play made their comeback end sooner.
I don't know what Soko was trying to go for there, but you know, we got Z over here. Seeing that easy pick, unfortunately missed the shot though. But they're gonna go ahead with that overtime push, but he does have the GG Ray on deck. And we got the aggressive Stingray coming out and the counter Stingray coming in here, being able to buy King some time to be able to push that tower, but he gets pushed back. We gotta jump in, and Quake's gonna go ahead and end that push.
It's a well fought match between In Control and Southern Lights. I believe way more even than I think anybody would be anticipating tonight. Southern Lights truly are pulling off some really nice stuff, and I'm really looking forward to Game 2.
Yeah, they're not here to play. I'm telling you, I mean, I keep saying that. I mean, they are here to play, but you know what I'm saying. They're not fooling around. This isn't leagues for them. This isn't no scrim. They're here to win this whole tournament. They're here all the way in winners finals, guaranteed top 3 of this tournament with teams such as Fully Torqued, Sayonara, and In Control right here in front of you. Next match is going to be here,
Rainmaker. Moving on to Rainmaker on Skipper Pavilion. G, tell me a little bit about Rainmaker and how you feel about it on this map. particularly.
On this map mode, oh man, this is a really difficult one. Skipper, for me personally, was always like a difficult stage. I know a lot of people also kind of found it difficult. Mid lines are going to excel on this for sure, so I'm going to expect King to probably switch over to something like a Dynamo. We're going to see some Kenza Pros coming out for sure. We did see Ren coming out with the Tentabrella in that last match, but then again, that was zone. So for sure, in a zone setting, he was able to single-handedly control all of top mid, so that was really interesting to see.
If anybody were to be pulling any kind of Tenderbillet out, this would definitely be the map mode to do it on, with how narrow they are and how much like upward ramps you have to push in order to get those points. It would definitely be the place to do it. We don't see any. We do see a Tenderbillet on the side of In Control, but
I'm surprised, and no Dynamo pick as I expected there as well. So it's gonna be really interesting to see Simo out here with that Tenderbrella. We did see how excellent that Ren did it on this stage, so I'm probably gonna be showing some excellent play coming out here. Champion pushed back right now, trying to get that pick though, but he's just being completely bombarded right here by the enemies, and they're gonna go ahead and go down. But it's a 3v3 situation.
Here comes the hammer though, and it takes King out. Hammer pushing all the way up, even finds a pick on their charger. They're 3 down on the side of Southern Lights. They're ready to grab that rain and make a push. And the tent is making sure that they use their nice shield to get as much as their side of the turf as possible. But it seems like Southern Lights not able to make a decision on who would be up for the Rainmaker gig sooner. Doesn't actually manage to push it much farther past 90, and now Southern Lights is actually going to be able to paint up and push up.
Well, Soko is doing a fantastic, phenomenal job. I mean, he was able to get that triple right there, still take out the Rainmaker, and use the splashdown to survive that Rainmaker blast. But unfortunately, they're going to be going down, and we already have In Control pushing up. Booyah Bomb is going to be very effective here, as they're already going to go ahead and get that lead.
Alright, and the Pro finds a pick on their sloshing machine. They push it almost up to their ramp, and they get themselves a nice 40 before they suffer a little team wipe. Or they suffer a team wipe on the side of Southern Lights, and now In Control is able to pick it up and bring it up the ramp even farther while taking out 2 people. They've still got their charger on this map. They're looking for some picks down below, giving their team's opportunity to jump while they take out the L3 that doesn't expect them there.
Yeah, really interesting stuff here. King trying to get as much turf for his team to be able to get back some footing right now. Will pick up the Rainmaker to go for that reset. We have a 2v4 situation. What is Southern Lights going to do with this opportunity? But we actually still have In Control all over their court right now.
Southern Lights is definitely going to have to do something about this. Their staggered respawns aren't able to manage the control over In Control, which has just been dominating all sides of their spawn. The Stingray coming out, they're going to have to use that to counter each other. Rainmaker goes down, but In Control still has way more control over the situation.
Ooh, was that a hammer throw coming out? Yes, it was. Yeet it out of right here. Does get that little quick kill. And we can still have Z all over that Rainmaker right now. But Southern Lights will go ahead and get that pop, but the Splat Bomb quickly right there stopped them from picking it up. But they really want to try to go for this knockout right now. I mean, they still have 2 minutes to go. But King's able to get that one pick right here. Rainmaker is about to reset. We did notice.
It looks like this might be the end of In Control's 3-minute push for their Rainmaker game.
Yeah, honestly,
Stingray looking for some picks on Birch, but doesn't find it. Birch even finds a pick on their sloshing machine. They're ready to start pushing up again. They've got the map control that they need to just camp out the rest of this game. They've got the points and the picks.
Ooh, Birch got that Booyah Bomb ready though right now. But that's only 1 special versus 2 of Southern Lights right now. Armor is going to be coming into play, and Birch does go down before he's able to utilize that Booyah Bomb. Southern Lights finally getting some control of mid. I mean, for 3 minutes or even longer than that, they were just constantly pushed into their own spawn. So finally they're going to be able to be the aggressor, start to come out here, put some pressure, push up that Rainmaker.
We've got the hammer come out from Southern Lights, but unbeknownst to them, Birch camping down under to take out the Rainmaker before they can take that path that their hammer friend had painted for them. CMO is gonna pop their shield and get some paint out so they can't push that Rainmaker for any more points even if they wanted to. They've got a Stingray on their side, but they decide not to pick it up. their Stingray will most likely have to pick it up with the two people going down on in control side if they want to push immediately. They decide not to do that, and now they're gonna have to play some. They're gonna have to play patient.
Well, we have Z here with that Stingray ready, and as you mentioned right now, this aggressive Stingray coming out. King does have a grab of that Rainmaker right here, but the counter ray has not been used just yet, so that's going to prove problematic for Southern Lights, and unfortunately Rainmaker is going to go down, and Soko is the only one left alive. Alright, we got Simo here trying to get control of mid. That Umbrella right here is going to try to get control. Soko with this whole time was able to shark and does get that one push. Birch is going to come in clutch though, able to take out that sloshing machine. And we're going to see 3 go down right here. And just like that, In Control gets the second game. Oh man, I gotta say it went very, very difficult for Southern Lights in that match. I mean, it was just how can you deal with being pushed in your spawn for like 3 minutes or even over 3 minutes, just constantly trying to find some footing, and you just cannot, because you had Simo there protecting his teammates and you had Birch just, you know, taking out everybody.
Defense is on the side of Southern Lights, despite how the situation may seem, because having 4 people all up in your spawn is definitely a stressful situation, but they've managed their composure for the majority of it, and we haven't seen any kind of like instant knockout on them on their half. So I think they're really doing a good job. They just need to Southern Light needs, if they want to persevere against In Control's domineering presence in this set, they have the kills, they have the coordination, they just need to get the right picks at the right time.
I mean, it's going to be heading into what? Kelp Dome Clan Blitz? Ooh, that's going to be a difficult one. That one's never a lot of fun to deal with. So for sure, 10th Umbrella probably going to be coming out again, because it's such an effective tool to be able to push door and get your Clan Blitz in there. It's going to be a pretty tough battle. But I mean, regardless, it's another one of those stages. It could be worse. It could be Tower Control Kelp. Now, the reason why I say that is because if you have something like Tower Control Kelp, it's so easy to get locked out like the way it was done there on Skipper. But with Clan Blitz, there's a lot more mobility. You're able to maybe make those comebacks. So we're going to see what Southern Lights is going to be able to do to get back into this game.
If you were Southern Lights, what would the comp? Do you think they're going to make any significant changes to their comp?
No. I would say that it's seemingly like that Southern Lights has been very much about comfort picks. They like the weapons that they play, and they stick with those weapons, and that's what they're going to be going for.
Mm-hmm. There's no sense in taking a risky grab at something when you could perform better with something else, right?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that's one of the things. I mean, they made it this far with those comps that they're used to. Why not keep it going, right? If it ain't broke, don't fix, right?
Yep, they're gonna have to come up with something, because Simo brought back their camo tent. I'd really like to see some hammer on hammer action this run, because like the round before it, we've got Penta L3 on Southern Light side. And the wall hammer combo wouldn't be a terrible counter pick to deal with their Tentacella either. So we've got 3 down in favor of Quake. Fortunately, the Pro goes down in mid. Odd's able to keep some good control over their base with their Splatling. Splatling definitely a good pick for Kelpdome. Always maintains really good control on these grates.
I mean, we got there. We saw that the heavy spotting remix. We were talking about this early on stream with Inks, and it's just like such a fantastic weapon. Like Point Sensor is able to just help your teammates so much. Booyah Bomb, such a strong special, and the buffs to the heavy spotting in general just made it such a strong kit. So we got Quake here though, smelling blood. He's gonna try to get that pick. Well, regardless, does go down. Quake all over the place right here. Simo with that football and the Ultra Stamp ready.
Simo opting to just hang out on top a little bit, see what they have in terms of defense. Popping that shield to take on the L3, pops the hammer, and here it comes, the hammer on hammer action. L3 actually coming out on top in that situation.
Oh man,
and that might be what they need to stop that push before it even has a chance to start. fantastic work on the part of that L3 over there.
We got Z all over that. We want to get that pick right there, but does not unfortunately get it. Does get the point sensor mark though, and Booyah Bomb ready, and is in prime position. Does get that 1v1 with odds. Coming out here, T-posing on another heavy splatling. Like, I'm the best one out here. Don't you dare use my weapon. And now we got Z here, covering it on great. Trying to get control of mid though. Right now, in control just does not seem to have a lot of turf at the moment. Southern Lights should be able to capitalize on that.
We're seeing a lot of neutral game, just like that Clam Reef game earlier. Southern Lights actually able to pull out a second power ball, using the baller to save them from this hammer encounter, but unfortunately, even though they found the pick on the one, they're not able to find the pick on the hammer. Both their balls go down, and now their entire barrier is open for their subjugation.
Yeah, they're going to be coming in right here. The Zanderella coming in clutch, and they're going to go ahead and get that football in. So Southern Lights right now does be able to take 2 of them down, though.
Follow that up. They've got 3 people down. They're able to zoomed in just in time to see Quake throw in a clam from mid, so they're not going to go completely neutral. Putting a single Powerball in isn't always the best situation you want, but that one clam might be what they need to keep them from suffering their own kind of 1-point meme team.
Oh, we got Southern Lights here grouping up on top, but unfortunately there, the heavy splatling just waiting for them, just pushing them off mid. But we do have some specials on board right now. Does get that pick right there on Simo's Tenterbrell, which has been proving so problematic for Southern Lights throughout this whole set. 2 footballs right here, and they have to juggle it around as much as they can. I mean, they have 20 points. They can still make this comeback right here. There's still a minute and a half left to this match. Oh, we got Champion King right here teaming up, trying to take out the Brella once more. Booyah Bomb also ready. Oh, this is super close right now. Southern Lights putting in such a great fight this time around.
The armor coming out.
Alright, King trying to make his way through right here. He does see an enemy come out. Gets the trade with that Brella. Quake's gonna come in clutch here. Claims control of top of mid and smells blood once more. Gets another pick right there on Champ and gets a double right there on Soko right here. Quake just popping off right now, stopping the momentum that Southern Lights was slowly building up. Gets another pick.
Now with 40 seconds left, with 40 seconds left, Southern Lights is going to have to paint a lot and pick up a lot of clams if they even want to earn that overtime to do something about that terribly tiny lead that they have in front of them. It's only going to take a ball and 2 clams on their part.
Exactly. Really, it's still a close match.
Champs, they've only got the remix up on their side. If Champ hits a pick on them, they could even take all their clams. They make that 1 power ball and they're going to put it in. All they need to do is put in 2 more clams from mid, and we're going to see a game 1 on the side of Southern Lights. Soko struggling.
Oh my god, it's time.
All they need is 1 more. It's just the end zap on.
What's it going to be? They get it!
He gets the clam in from mid!
They get it from the last second right there. That's literally a 0-1 as you go ahead and they get that first win. Oh my god, they get on board in the most hype way. How insane was that, Stellar? How insane was that?
I couldn't believe it. The clock was ticking down. It was just the NZEP left. The odds were against them, and the overhead view I had, that clam just clicked in on the side with just as much space as it needed to even get to that, to register in that basket. Southern Lights clutches their clam game for that win, and now they're going to be able to move on to splat zones on Snapper.
What an incredible match that was. I mean, Southern Lights pulling out, they realized that for some reason, they were just able to hold a lot of control on that stage, more so than In Control was able to do so. And they're finally able to capitalize it right at the end there. It's the most just, oh my, hype moment you can ask for it. That was fantastic. And that was from all the way from mid. That was like the little trick that you can get the clamblets. But it takes very precise timing to do so. It's not just like you can throw it from, you know, it's not like how on Sturgeon you can kind of just sit there on the top and kind of just press A. You have to really jump and time it out. That was amazing stuff. But we're going to be heading into a match 4, Snapper Canal Zones. That's going to be a very difficult one. I mean, Simo's Tenterbrell is still going to be problematic on that stage. But I mean, I'm going to expect some Exploshes coming out. That's for sure. Someone's going to have to go ahead get that exposure ready. I know for sure that has to be a pick. Because it's such a strong weapon when you're on the snipe vantage point and you're able to just kind of rain down on the zone.
Mm-hmm. A lot of people have been enjoying their scoped splatter shot, but if anybody here is comfortable with playing Explosher, seeing it come out on snappers would not be a surprise to me in any way, shape, or form. Especially with the median in the zone, being able to arc shots over it and take it from your own side is definitely something that could give you an advantage.
So we're going to be heading in here. Let's see if Southern Lights can continue this momentum right here and bring us to a Game 5 hype situation. Let's see. We're going to be the comp coming out.
Reverse sweep.
Reverse sweep. You know, everyone wants that. Whoa, no exposures I predicted. Okay, that's fine. But we got a counter coming into play.
We got a
DC. And they're able to replay. They do have...
There they go.
As long as they stop, they can replay.
Yeah.
And
I saw them walk
good,
out the rest of that set.
That's good.
Oh
that's
man,
good,
we
that's
can see some amazing counteraction. We got a double in mid. They're even DMing.
No, we got. No, I got a better
pick
story.
on the end zap, but they're able to jump out in time.
No,
Did you say you had a story for me?
You know what the story is? Champ
Let me hear
Switch
the story.
died. It wasn't no internet.
Were they
thing.
playing tabletop?
Must have, but that's really interesting. That's really funny. That's one
Is
way to go.
Is that technically a DC rule?
I mean, isn't
that a responsibility?
I know, right? But I mean, that's true. Has anyone ever dealt with that? I mean, regardless, they still got removed from the private battle. They still had to stop the match. So, I mean, replay still happens though, for sure. Can you imagine what a boo Stellar boo? Everyone boo Stellar here. I mean, she wanted to get this match she wanted to set the end right here on such a technicality. Boo! No, I'm kidding.
Look, you're switching.
But I mean, we're gonna get into this
anyway.
What amazing KA's coming out.
I mean, could you imagine having if your switch dies, you lose rule, and then have everybody just lie about it anyway? How are you gonna prove that their switch was undone?
Oh man, that used to be like those tactics in like Splatoon 1 tournaments where it's like, guys, we got a DC. We still got one on our pocket. Let's go ahead and just let it be. Oh man, that used to be a thing. I remember everyone has to press A.
Is that something you did?
Weapons. No,
I'm a Splatoon 2 kid. I don't know.
No,
I don't know what you're talking about. What's the lore?
Oh, it's just it's Splatoon 1. It was just like a thing to use a DC to still be able to play a match. It was disgusting, man.
That's wild.
It is, isn't it?
All right. Splat zones on Snapper. It's time to go.
Hopefully no switches designed this time around.
Yeah, they got that plugged in and fixed up right away, so I'm looking forward to another good match. Just like the games before, they've been playing a really good neutral game. They're really, really close.
Oh, so we're going to see a Charger coming out here. All right, so the Charger right now, although it's zones, if it was any other mode, it'd be a lot better. But in zones, you're still able to hold off anybody that tries to even approach directly. But right now, as you see, Z is having a hard time right there with A1 on the left plat. But we'll be able to help and get control of that zone quickly. Charger on Charger battle. Let's see who wins. Stingray is going to be coming out. Z will go down to that Stingray. And Oz being able to get that very clutch pick right here allows for his team to get in here and possibly cap the zone. And they do.
Soko pulling off some amazing tech over there. Was alive in the middle of the burst bomb, but popped up on the edge and popped it. So they didn't die in the zone and were able to paint it and cap it. So now, because of that, they're almost about to be able to take the lead. Looks like they're going to be able to get it. They painted enough so that they can't just push up right away. Now, Soko is looking to cause more trouble on their left side now that they've got the control over there. The zone, unfortunately, goes over neutral. They go down 2 people on the side of Southern Lights, and Soko is jumping out before he gets found by that undercover, but gets taken out by the Charger anyway.
Just doubles upon doubles right now, and In Control is gonna go ahead and still get that control right there. Oh my god, that's not an intended pun, I swear. But Simo right here on the
in control of the zone, taking the lead. Thanks, G.
Oh man, oh, I hate myself. All right, so you got Seymour here though trying to wrestle with the Stingray. Does go down. Oz right now very on point with these Stingrays, but we're gonna start seeing the enemy come out here with their own Stingray on. Oz is he gonna get away with the situation. Recognize that there's a jump in here. Will he get the jump? Does not do so, and instead will go down to Birch.
Oh man, they've got some interesting play coming up from that Inkjet. Unfortunately, they weren't able to cap the zone. They didn't get the penalty they needed. That clock's ticking down. With 2 people down, they're going to have to make some plays ASAP.
I have to say, a big mistake there from Oz was just being able to just tunneling on that jump in. And that unfortunately kind of led to just buying them too much time. And In Control is going to go ahead and claim this set. And we'll be going on to Grand Finals. I mean, it was still a valiant effort coming out of Southern Lights, though. I mean, we're talking about a team that was seeded, what, 7th in this tournament, or even lower than that? All the way here in Winners Finals with some amazing teams in here. Fantastic stuff to them, though.
Yeah, cheers to some really good games.
All right, I mean, in the meantime, though, we're going to have to be waiting for the winner of Sketch and Kanai to go up against Southern Lights here in Losers Finals. So that's going to be an interesting one. But with that said, we will be taking a intermission here as we wait to set up for Losers Finals. We hope you stick around. I hope you've enjoyed the amazing matches that we've seen thus far. So we'll be back shortly.
All right, we'll be right back.
Hello, hello. We are going to be back very, very shortly for losers finals, which is going to be between Southern Lights, who you just saw compete, take a game off of In Control up against Kanai. So that's going to be a really interesting one. We're going to be ready very, very soon, guys. Just give us a quick moment. We got all competitors in the room. We got commentators in the room. We'll be there very soon. Alrighty, we are back, but a bit of technical issues. Apparently, they couldn't see me in the room or something like that. We don't know what's going on. So just give us a moment. But in the meantime, at least, Stellar, we can talk about this losers finals. It's gonna be Southern Lights, Kanai. Who do you think is gonna come out on top for this one?
Can I put on a really good show for us last week when we were able to view them for a lot of the losers final? So much so that one of their games was the one that we clipped, or the one that I had clipped earlier. I had it on my mind like all week.
Was it the Cloudlet's comeback?
I still think that Southern Lights, though, is putting on a really, really good show, and I'd like to see a little more out of them before the night ends. What about you? What have you got your money on right now?
Oh, it's a tough one. I mean, I'm gonna have to give it to Southern Lights. I mean, they came off of a. See, what's really good is that, like, because winners finals wasn't played right away, we don't have either team coming into their matches cold, right? So it's gonna be interesting to see. Southern Lights just came off of a super tight winners finals, and then obviously Kanai having to go and conquer Sketch to make it this far. So for sure, all of them are gonna be. It's gonna be a good battle.
Yeah, and with as much neutral game as we've been seeing had for this round, I'm really looking forward to some nice plays. So what do we got on the map list first up? We've got Manta Maria zones.
Yep. Okay. So if you look at the map modes here, we got zones, Manta Maria. That's gonna be a really interesting. We already seen this map mode on stream beforehand, and you saw how back and forth it could possibly be.
This Manta Maria is a hard map to bring a lot of backliners on. From what I remember from last week, they don't favor a lot of backlines on the side of Key, I believe, unless Neppy brings something to the table. Do you think King would bring anything different to the comp if if they chose to do so.
I feel that when King's on fire with the weapon, he sticks with it. So I'm gonna expect zone. I'm expecting NZAP. The thing about NZAP though, I feel like Manta Maria is actually one of those stages for that weapon that it can excel on, because you're able to quickly switch between being support midline-ish, you know what I mean by that, and then switch quickly into aggression. And NZAP on the stage, because of how much coverage you have to paint, you can get quick armors and such, and still try to go for flanks on bunkers and etc.
Speed and mobility is definitely something that favors people on Manta, whether it's moving up the mast or moving side to side between it.
I want to see if Odds is gonna go ahead with the heavy remix though. See, I feel like the heavy remix would be a better pick. Yeah, for sure, because I mean, you have something like the heavy remix, and you have the Booyah Bomb and the mobility that you have on the mast on top of Manta Maria. Like, it's such an excellent stage for it. But I mean, at the same time, we also know that that Charger on this could pretty much excel as well, because you have coverage of all of left plat.
All right, and with that, we're moving on to splat zones on Manta Maria. One of the few maps still in this game that has the double zones, by the way.
That's true.
All right, we've got Neppy on the Charger. We've got Odds without the scope. But we do see a Junior come out, like you said. We're also seeing a very unconventional comp on the side of Key with vanilla squelchers and a Kensa hammer brush.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I find it really interesting, like the vanilla dualies. Now the thing about that is that I always found it to be a really fantastic kit to be able to have missiles, but like it doesn't build up missiles fast enough. But I mean, we're still gonna see it being picked out here, brought out by Kanai, so it must offer something.
Especially with the 10 missiles coming up in the meta even more than ever now, this would definitely be the time to practice it. And now that we have a solid push-up on the side of Kanai, they're taking control of the paint and making sure that they're not going to be able to leave their high ground with a lot of comfort, ticking down that clock all the way to 70 while the specials just pop out inside of Southern Lights.
Ooh, Odds right here with that Stingray. He's just, like I say, he's just been on point up with it all tournament, and he's able to help get 2 picks, and he gets the 3rd one right there. And we're going to get Southern Lights finally come in here, claim both zones, and Odds going to go quickly back onto the mast right here. Vantage point for the Charger.
And as it's played out on Manta many, many times before, we've got the quick switch when it comes to who has the upper hand. And yet another switch as Southern Lights' only player up had pushed all the way into the streets, now they're going to be able to paint those zones and keep their uncomfortable lead of 59 points.
There's a DC happening. It's
it does look like the Junior's gone.
But I mean, it's going to be interesting to see how it's going to be played out right now. I mean, Kanai does still have the lead right here. It's a 2v3 situation.
They have the lead. They're still painting for those zones.
Stingray on deck. Unfortunately, they did not stop playing, so they're going to go ahead and have to continue this match right here. But you got the Stingray here trying to pull up on that Inkjet, but unfortunately, Inkjet is going to get away with it. King painting up all of that left plat right now, just not allowing them any room to like come in here and move. But the Ultra Stamp here on deck. Brush gonna come in, get that 1 kill. No, it does not. Gets denied by Champ. And now Champ's gonna go ahead and push up onto their street right now.
Yeah, I think with 2 down and a DC, that might have been their last opportunity to make a move if they still wanted to do so. The Julie's going down wherever they were positioned earlier, and it doesn't look like they're going to have a chance to move past their own spawn at this point. The Charger being hassled on their own grates.
Oh,
and there they go.
And it looks like that's it for them.
Alright, Southern Lights taking the first game over Kanai. They're going to have to resolve their connections before they're able, if they want to make a set for the history books in this.
That's unfortunate, but it's not a replay. Just trying to let the teams know right now. So it's unfortunate. It's going to be a game 1 for Southern Lights. I mean, before that, it was very back and forth. So you know that these two teams right here are pretty equal in skill. So we're going to see what they're going to be able to, if they're able to overcome this. I don't know if they're going to be switching hosts or anything like that. Who we're waiting on right now? Oh, we're waiting on member of Kanai.
Yeah, we still have to wait on the member of Kanai who DC'd earlier to pop back into the room. I'm not sure they're going to be switching hosts unless the Southern Lights decides that that's what they would prefer in this moment. Last week from this same team, I believe we had a couple similar issues. So hopefully they can work that out so that we can have a good set.
Yeah, I mean, right now he's definitely resetting that router, trying to fix that up as much as possible. I mean, remember though, emergency subs are allowed, so in case of anything, Kanai could grab someone if they need to, if they would like to continue the set, or hopefully the that player is able to resolve these issues. But from what I saw, that match was some close stuff. That was some back and forth stuff. I mean, I'm sure if they can properly play this match out, it's going to be quite an entertaining set. I wonder who Kanai lost to, actually. I need to go double check this, but let's find out, guys. Let's go ahead and figure out the mystery here. So we had round 2. It must have been in round 2. No way. Oh no, they did. Sketch beat them 2-0 in winners round 2. So that means Kanai actually got their rematch against Sketch, beating them 2-1.
Just the game before, yeah, they got the rematch. I think
it was 2-0, not 2-1.
Was the Sketch Kanai match streamed too?
No, it was not. Not the winners round. We were gonna get that one, but we ended up switching with another match. But
That's
look
right.
at that, Kanai here with that run back right here, to able to get that win, 2-1, and now here they are in losers finals. I mean, Sketch did a fantastic job making it so far. All right, I wonder what's going on right here. I have to go double check the match. They're taking quite a long time to come back in here.
There we go. Pepe makes their return, and we're able to move on to tower control for round 2. Walleye Warehouse. With all of the charges that they have now, this is definitely going to be a backline stalemate game. Whoever can have the best Stingrays might be able to give their team the best advantage. What do you think, G?
Oh, you know it's Stingray heaven. Come on, we don't even have to like.
We don't even have to back and forth about this one?
Yeah, exactly. It's like one brain cell to know. You know those Stingrays are coming out. It's going to be a constant back and forth tug of war on Walleye Warehouse.
I don't know. I think I'm going to bring a Firefin out.
I mean, let's see what's going to happen here. Oh, okay. We got the junior pick still. All right, Stingray heaven. Let's go.
With the junior.
So the armor versus armor. I love the fact that there's a junior on deck here. It's another DC.
We have a
what
DC.
in the world? No. Whoa.
But it's on Southern Lights side this time.
No. We gotta change hosts or something.
G, do you want to host?
I mean, I could, but I don't want people to say that, you know, oh, I'm streaming the DC. I don't know.
Okay, I can do it next time.
Oh yeah, that's true. Go ahead. Yeah. That'd be great.
I've got that Ethernet, baby! I'm not even streaming this time.
I usually, like, if I'm not streaming, like, I'll but my internet's godlike, ain't gonna lie. I love flexing my internet. You know, man. I mean, I pay hefty, so it best be good. It best be good. Or I get that quick, you know that monkey gif when he picks up the phone and he's calling? That's me immediately. If I have my Wi-Fi whacking out, I'm immediately calling. Be like, excuse me, sir?
How much do I pay for this?
Exactly, every time. Oh man. Oh well.
Wi-Fi is definitely like location based though, so I know people that pay a bunch of it just to be able to not DC from Splatoon.
Alright, so
which is unfortunate.
Let's host it up.
Alrighty, I'm gonna host it up.
Cause no more shenanigans up in here.
No more shenanigans up in here.
Yeah. Oh, just yeah. Let me know when the commentators lounge to pass. Just type it in. Actually, we could just keep it the same. You want to keep the same pass?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm keeping it the same. Anybody that's in a room with me right now gets to see my fantastic Brella build. I call it Wet Freddy.
Wet Freddy? Why? What's the reference?
It's not a reference to anything. It's just the overall look of it. It's the hockey mask that glows in the dark. The really long blue raincoat and the big red rain boots that I play with the umbrella.
You guys and your super swag. I mean, that sounds swag to me. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. Wait, do you have somebody? Do you have someone in your room right now? Are they in your room?
It's empty. I think you have to get in here first. And then
What?
everybody can join through you.
Why? You lied to me. You said we were friends on
What are
Switch.
you talking about?
You said we were friends on the Switch. Oh my god.
What you talking about? I'm not.
Oh, I do see you. Oh, okay. All right,
Okay,
same
you're
pass, same
throwing?
pass. Same pass, same pass? Okay,
Same
we-
pass. Same pass. Same pass. Same pass.
Yes.
Stop throwing, G.
Oh,
gotta find the map list.
There we go. There we go. We're here. We're alive. We're alive.
Am I throwing? Where'd the map list go? Oh, okay. I had Ink2Win closed. We are in losers.
Well, it's losers finals, so it's still tower control walleye. I can let you know the map modes. So it's just tower. Yeah, you got that. Next will be Raymaker camp, but I'll let you know.
Okay. Okay. I've got it pulled up. We're all good. They're
So
gonna be
currently-
funneling in here soon.
Currently, just waiting on the on them to come in here. I mean, I saw that Siren hosted a room, and I don't know why. But we have the first member of Southern Lights coming in here.
It's your boy.
Yep, definitely, definitely. I mean,
Definitely
I'm
not.
expecting. I want to see him put the team on the shoulders, man. I gotta see this carry, man. No pressure, no pressure.
And Zap carry.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
All right, so we
We're
have
gonna
three
number
members
one up in
Sunlights.
here.
What is going on with the other homies? Kanai's throwing now. See, I was throwing, but now Kanai's throwing. It's them
They've got
now.
this. I believe in them. All right.
Okay, I need to. There you go. They're finally in here.
There we go.
Oh,
One at a
Ink2Win, so interesting. I love it.
It's a fun
DC
time.
DC heaven.
I'm glad I reached out to you.
I mean,
I'm in charge of
if you want
now.
to see some
Uh-oh.
epic, oh yeah, oops. Well, I mean, we're on Team Spectate, so we got that down. Luckily, Southern Lights got
Let's
themselves
go.
a super
Let's
clutch, what do you call it, tag, so you can recognize them in a heartbeat. Alright.
Yes. I love the creativity that people can come up with when they make their tags. A lot of people will make tags first and then come up with names around that.
Oh, really?
Yeah!
Oh, is that what it is, huh? That's what people come up with these fancy tags. Look,
Did
look,
you
look
not
at
know?
Kanai.
Did you not know the tag meta?
No.
You make the tag
Throw
first,
in again,
and then
man.
you can come up with the
Throw in again. Oh my god. How dare.
big toss.
Man, that's almost as a hard toss as an ultra stamp. I don't know what's wrong with me, man. Damn. That's the meta, guys. You heard it here. Stella, you're teaching us the ways. Okay, so what's this? Oh, never mind. I do know. So is that the theory behind your tag then?
Not
Oh.
necessarily. I know I sent you the story behind why we picked that name specifically.
Amazing, yes.
But we were tossing around like whether or not we had just the name or if we attached something to it, so it was like a 2-word name. And after looking at the tags, we decided whether or not we wanted to stick with like a single or double worded name.
Whoa.
That will be announced at some point.
Yeah, but I mean, you guys get a sneak peek of the tags, though. You guys saw that, so.
The tag that only me and Neppy are wearing. As much as Ari griped about us not tweeting about her, she hasn't even put on the tag yet. Talk about throwing.
That's a throw. I was gonna say that's a throw too. But here we go, guys. Finally getting onto this match. Hopefully no DCs, please. We barely had any trouble with DCs before this.
Not a DC, but their dually squelchers goes down before anybody else in this match. So Southern Lights has the man advantage. They're painting up, but it's that neutral firefight in mid. Champ looking to camp that jump and
here.
gets it, knocks that armor out, gonna get that junior with that inkjet. Now they're gonna have nobody else inkjet as the entirety of the team for Kanai is down for the count.
I mean, you missed that double from King. Oh, my boy out here putting in the work. Oh my god, guys. Throw it. But here we go. We're gonna get Hots here. Pushing up once more. And they're gonna get snipe odds right here. Just clutching it out. T-posed right there onto Kanai. And they're already going for the final checkpoint. Is there a DC? Because what is this? What is going on? Southern
Not
Lights
the
just
DC, but
dominates
playing
that.
it out like there is one. Southern Lights takes that game without even a eyelash bat their way.
Oh my god, I don't know what to say, guys. But Southern
Yeah,
Lights
that-
just came running out of there, man. They're just like, guys, we were waiting long enough in this lobby. Let's quickly take a ticket right there to grand finals. But Kanai, let's see what you got. They got to come back from that. They can't let that be the case. I mean, Rainmaker Camp, I can see Kanai pulling something off there. So, but that was probably not the match that they wanted. They did not want to go out that way, but it had to be the case. Wow. I'm trying to think of what they. Oh, Rainmaker Camp Triggerfish, yeah.
Rainmaker Triggerfish.
I'm trying to think of like what did Southern Lights do so well there. I feel like it all started when King actually went for that flank, because unfortunately it was just Neppy left themselves wide open to a flank up there on right street and on right close, sorry, and then they just come in and King takes him out, take out 2, and then from there, Odds quickly, with such quick transition, gets onto the tower, pushes and clears that first checkpoint, and then you know how it goes with Walleye sometimes, spawn camp for days.
Their L3 had popped that inkjet ready to support all their friends, but like the last person going down to that flank was all that they needed, so he was just trying to kind of chilling in the air after that.
Yeah, that was pretty brutal stuff. But, I mean, we're going to see what Kanai is going to respond with here. I mean, Southern Lights looking super strong. Like, they just came out tonight to play. They really want that. They want that clout. That's what it is, man. They want that tag on the tweet to their Splatoon team's Twitter and be like, yo, guys, look at us. We're up here.
Look at them go.
Look at them go. Ludi Division Season 9 are going to be out here. Division 1. Division X. What am I saying? Skip that. Straight to X. But we're going to be seeing it. Okay, Kanai, what are you going to respond with?
Alrighty, we're going to be moving on to Camp Triggerfish. That transition screen you have for the stream looks beautiful, by the way. And it looks like we're already starting off with a DC.
No! But they do not have a replay. They have to play this.
They used up the replay.
Oh, no.
They're walking. It looks like they're throwing it. They don't know.
No, they have to know. They have to know. There's no replay.
No, it's gonna be way too late by the time.
No.
Even if it's not in contact with them, they're gonna knock that out because it's Rainmaker.
Wait, no! Oh, no!
There it goes.
No!
Yeah, yeet.
Oh.
Oopsie poopsie. It's okay. They're up 2-1.
No.
And with that, Kanai ending their 3-0 victory with a very close game on Rainmaker Triggerfish.
Wait, am I wrong? Did they have a replay? No, they
Are you
didn't.
wrong? I just assumed you were right.
Whoa. I swear there was a DC.
Wasn't Kanai the one that used?
Kanai DC.
Yes, but they're having people DC on both sides. Now, you gotta let me know what's up now.
Okay. Let me get to the staff.
Okay, you take care of that staff. Because I have to change the map modes accordingly. I believe the replay... I don't think they replayed in this particular one. I'm hovering
because
over
there was
this ready
I remember there was 2 DCs in this set already, and then that's why we switched host.
Well, when there was a DC and they played it out anyway.
Yeah, Kanai, but...
Did they both agree? Alright, we're having some technical difficulties in the chat right now. Or the staff chat right now.
Okay, yeah, we need to figure this out first. That was completely unexpected. Let's get a help desk up in here. So we're going to be waiting on the reply from Siren. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with these DCs for days. Oh, man.
Waiting it out, waiting it out. making the call to say that they're not going to get that next one, which is little understandable
Okay,
given
so
that
no.
they're about to be knocked out anyway. So we're going to be moving on
Yeah, we're
to
gonna move on.
Clam Blitz on Wahoo.
Really unfortunate. Oh my god. Yeah, that was really unfortunate. I mean, I really hope that does not change the flow of this. I mean, they're gonna be able to still. Where are we going right now? Clam Blitz Wahoo. Okay.
Clam Blitz on Wahoo World,
Oh, is it?
the next
Oops.
one. This chaotic map, if you ask me, when it comes to clams, because of their ability to go underneath. With the basket being as cut off as it is, though, this is also one of those
God.
maps
It's
that
Gobi
sees
Arena. It's not Wahoo.
Did I
it's
mix it
Gobi.
up too?
Yes.
I killed the room.
I hate
I
my
think
life.
I read it from.
I hate my life. I hate my life.
I picked it up from the grand finals. Okay, I'll kill the room. Woohoo! Tourney day, baby!
God. Oh my god.
Do we want me to open a room again? I think I have to. Everybody else has been seeing.
Yeah. Stellar had one job.
I
What
had one
happens?
job.
I mean.
Alright, that's on me. That's on me.
So the score is 2 Southern Lights, one
This
Kanai,
is what
one
happens
Stellar,
when you assume Stella can read.
one Stellar. Oh, well, we're going to go ahead. What's it going to be then? Gobi Arena.
I've been
Let's go
illiterate
Gobi.
my whole life. It's Gobi Arena. I've got it set up.
So?
Thank you for letting me know before the lobby ends. It's not an Ink2Win if Stella doesn't throw something at least once. Can we at least agree on that part?
Fine, let's agree. Why not? Wait, scene pass? Okay. Man, what happened? We were completely fine up until we got, somewhere in losers, semis or losers final. I don't know what happened.
Well, the thing that happened was you invited me into the stream.
So you're the DC magnet? Oh, is that what it is?
Apparently 4-hour tournament yesterday.
Oh my! Are you the toxic?
We had DC heaven.
So
I don't get it. It's other people. It's not my fault.
You're toxic to the routers. That's what it is. Oh my god. All right, so we're gonna see what Southern Light's gonna bring to this one. I think we've seen them play on this already. So I mean, they did a fantastic job. They clutched it out, won it. So we're gonna see if they're gonna be able to repeat that again. Kanai though, that amazing comeback. So that quick knockout. So let's see if they're
Kanai's gonna be hoping for that comeback with this no go on the
DC meta.
The DC rule, but I'm hoping we just get some interesting games out of this, because I know that Kanai loves that brush, and I know that the brush can be incredibly interesting when it comes to Clam Blitz.
That's true.
Maybe not as much with Gobi though, because of their the grates in the front, but being able to run it through on the back if you have the brush down on the ground for just going past that tarp. If people don't anticipate it in time, you can just put it in on the back and people won't even know.
I've seen that happen, so yeah, that's definitely viable. All right, just waiting on one more member. I think it's Champ that we're waiting for. So we'll see how this goes.
Hopefully. Fingers crossed that their Wi-Fi is holding up on us.
Oh, it's rough, man. It was going so smooth. So much awesome stuff going on. And we still have In Control waiting for the winner of this. I mean, I wonder, let's say Southern Lights take this game, right? Let's say they win this next one on Gobi Arena. I wonder what adjustments they're gonna make on the run back. And we'll go to
Game 5.
The
run back?
Yeah, I'm wondering what would Southern Lights be able to bring in that run back against In Control. Yeah, I don't know, man. And then Kanai, I mean,
if they get their run back and they have less lockout maps, that might be a lot more. That might play out a lot more in their favor as opposed to the map list that they had earlier in the set.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's actually true. And Southern Lights, as you actually mentioned in the last set, they've been playing fantastic defense. So I'm certain that that defense might come into play for this set right here against Kanai, and then we're gonna go. And if they're able to lock this out and win it, that defense will probably be key for when they go up against in the run back. All right, there you
All
go.
right,
Oh,
we've
Happy's
got
gonna
a
be
s-
coming in.
We've
Okay.
got an emergency sub coming in place of Champeroonie. We set up
Champeroonie.
Champeroonie. Set up these teams and send them off to play their best.
So Happy's actually, yeah, quite a long time member of Southern Lights. I'm pretty sure it's a day one member, I think. So we're gonna see with the L3 come in here, clutch. Gonna be taking over the role for champ, which would make sense considering Happy also plays H3 or L3s, all of them nozzles.
If that's the case, I'd really like to see some hammer action. That can definitely be interesting when you're pushing in on the basket on the enemy team, because being able to chomp down on that tarp would give you the run speed to just push directly into enemy base, while also avoiding the majority of the shots with how choked it is. You can't quite get at the weak point of the hammer push.
Oh, that's a good point. I wonder if we're gonna be seeing some hammers. Hammer time. Let's see. I mean, the brush for sure. You know the brushes love the hammers right now.
Alrighty, we're warming up for a game of Clamblitz on Gobi Arena. Kobe!
No, there's definitely going to be some shots being taken here. I mean,
We've-
definitely going to see get some goals going. But we got Happy here with the missiles, 10 attack. King right here.
Both
sticking
teams
with the armor.
opting to drop any of their chargers to bring a Splatling to the mix.
Is that a putt?
Was it a
that's
putt?
Splatling.
It wasn't intentional.
Alright. So we're going to get one picked up from King. Trying to go for the double. And he does get the double, but he goes down to Legend right here.
We've got a 1v1 on the basket here, with Legend opting to go pick up clans and bail instead. Now they're both going to be able to camp their specials because of that decision. They choose to drop their ball on their ball point, and now they have this hammer ready on the sploosh side for a push. With the armor coming up, fortunately they go down, and they're not going to be able to use that particular special for another couple of seconds in this game.
We have Neppy here right now with the ballpoint and Cloud on deck right now, holding it down right in front of goal. Does recognize there's someone in front, gets the pick on King right here, does have that football ready. Gonna go ahead and pop the Cloud over goal. This might be the push that they need. They do have it painted, and Neppy will be indeed sneaking in and getting that. Pepe gonna come in, misses though.
Oh, and they whip. But Pepe clutch almost gets it right back in, able to jump up. Here comes the hammer. They pick up that ball, but they're not going to be able to put it in before that barrier goes up. So now their option is to keep that ball and camp as much as they can. And it looks like they're going to try their best to live the situation, but the bomb does not save Legend before Odds takes them out, and they're not going to be able to save that power clan.
That could have gone so much worse for Southern Lights, but luckily they were able to come out on top of that, only allowing one football in. But Siren right now is still just getting, actually ended up getting it in right here, and is open once more, but Southern Lights will be pushing them all back. Legend will have to retreat back to mid, along with Neppy, and control mid.
Kanai getting the really early pressure on this game. Clamblitz might be what they need. We've got a push coming out, but 3 people go down. This is definitely Kanai's game right now. And Southern Lights is going to have to make some great plays if they want to come back from this. We're 3 minutes into this game.
You see Legend with that hammer. You know it's going to try to please you right there. Trying to go for the twitch clips. Is he? No, but he's going to go up against the 1v1 with Happy. No, we'll end up having to go back into mid. Regroup with the teammates. We got Pepe right here with a football. Neppy with a football. Siren right here. They got full control of mid. Neppy here will go down though to Soko. Soko with the baller. We'll try to take out another member.
They're trying really hard to get these power balls in, and Pepe puts in one, goes down, and their teammates are not able to put in the second ball as this jump is getting camped, and now Southern Lights has the opportunity they need to paint this map and grab the clams that they need to support this pity ball that they're about to get. And here comes the next push.
Let's see, we got King Armor coming out. Kanai did go down with the wipe, so I mean right now they're gonna definitely be on the defensive end. King does go down though. Happy is gonna try to meet into mid. Booyah bomb right onto the goal. This is the opportunity that they're waiting for, but they're still reluctant to, and still stuck in mid.
Southern Lights has 3 balls on their side, and all they need to do is put them in to even it up, and they just need a 1+ clam on top of that. The jump comes in, they're going to be able to put that ball in. The third one does not make it past that hammer zone. And the fourth one goes down as well, so they got a really nice push in there, but they don't have the time to put the clams in to gain the lead over Kanai right here.
The insanity of that. That definitely could have been a Southern Lights goal, like to come back there. Neppy here will be taking control of mid. Definitely going to try to capitalize on the fact that he just got a little bit of a lucky break there. And King trying to go
Here
for the flank, and the
jumps.
jumps are coming. That's one, that's two. How many footballs is that? Another one goes in, 60-20 with a minute left to the match. And a wet comes out here on Kanai. Soko's going to be running straight to mid right here. Going to have 9 clams on him, just needing one more. And will be getting the one that he needs to be able to finally get in there. No, instead he
All right,
opts
we've
to push
got
back.
mid painted in favor of Southern Lights over here. They've got their 2 power balls ready to go. It's not going to be quite enough to get them a good lead. They're going to need way more clams before they initiate any kind of push. But here comes the armor, and here comes the power ball. Now they're going to have to get rid of Siren and Neppy from this corner. Unfortunately, 2 of them go down. They don't live long enough through that power ball, or through that booyah bomb, so they're not going to be able to get the lead. They've got 20 seconds left, and if they don't get a ball, then that's it for them. We're going to be going 2-2 in this set.
There's only 10 seconds left. What's going to happen here? What is Southern Lights going to do? What a turn of events so far. If it ends up being like this, Siren will be going down. Pepe's going to go down too. And that's going to be it. And Kanai is bringing it to a Game 5 situation. I honestly, being in Southern Lights' shoes right now, this would not be the best, you know, it's not the most joyous time, as you had a 2-0 lead and lost one of them to a DC, and now you're stuck in a Game 5 situation right here.
All right, in Game 5, we're going to be moving on to, let's make sure Stella gets the right map mode this time. It should be Splat Zones on Inkblot Art Academy, a fantastic map mode for situations just like this.
Let me just make sure. Is Splat Zones Inkblot? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I screwed
Definitely
up.
lose with
I'm throwing. Okay, I'm throwing. All right.
Okay, we're both on the same page here.
I'm so scared. I don't want it to be wrong.
I'm hitting ready.
Okay. All right, there you go.
It's fine. It's fine. We're good. Stella's best host to K19.
All right, you're right.
We're
You're
good.
right. You're
We're
right.
good.
It's on
We're
the
good.
block. Okay, so we're here in Game 5 situation. What do you think is going on at VC? I don't know, man. Hopefully, Southern Lights can hold it together. They've been phenomenal this whole tournament, so I hope they do not let something such as the first game that they lost get to their heads. They can pull out from this. And Kanai, though, doing a fantastic job in that Glamblitz games. They're just able to control the objective so well. No matter if they lost mid, they're always able to find a way to push back into the action.
Kanai making some really nice plays in that Gobi game. And definitely something that a lot of people don't take into consideration is just the overall morale of a lot of these games, and the morale for Kanai in this situation has got to be high for this. So I'm looking forward to see some good stuff coming out of them in the wakes of this interesting tournament.
DC, Ink to DC, but we're gonna go ahead. Getting into
DC to win. What are you talking
DC
about?
to win. You're right. Sorry. DC to win. Right.
I got
here
you.
in
I got
Game
you.
5 zones. Inkblot. What's gonna happen? Who's gonna come out on top? Who's gonna go to grand finals against In Control? Let's take a
All
look
right,
at
we've
some of
got
these
the
comps,
Chargers
though.
back out.
Ooh, we still got Pepe on the junior as well.
The brush is in play. Pepe's on the junior.
There's a
they're
legend
looking
right
for
here
some-
in top. So he's in top mid right now. The brush there on the top part of mid is definitely going to be a key vantage point. He's going to be able to rain down right onto the zones. Trying to get to the top, but he's getting rained down right now from the bottom part. Still trying to make it. Right now, Southern Lights does have first control of it. Will get the kill on King, but does go down to Soko.
All right, the game's 2-2. Now 2-1 in this situation, as Soko is able to maneuver the sloshes over that brick and land a really nice kill. Unfortunately, they missed that jump in order to initiate that camp, and they're going to be dropping down from the left side and paint the zone into neutral. They've got the armor going, but Soko pops that baller in time just to save their life, but isn't able to save the zone cap, which gives Southern Lights a nice 30-point penalty that they're going to have to work through.
Nice pick there on Pepe, and Soko still putting in all this work right now. I was just about to say that they did not necessarily cap the zone just yet, but as I mentioned, Kanai does get a hold of it, and Southern Lights now needs to try to retaliate, get control back of this, and Soko needs to find a way to get back to top mid so he's able to try to control it. Unfortunately, Legend is going to be the one that comes out on top, literally, and he's going to be meeting with his teammates to the bottom right now.
All right, Southern Lights has their bucket down with 2 people marked and on their plat. Kanai is able to paint that zone into their favor. They're going to need some picks if they want to get this. And the 10 missiles actually finds a good number of people, and the Kanai suffers an entire team wipe. So this is their opportunity to flip the control in their favor. The Stingray coming out on their part to make sure that anybody on Kanai's side that's looking to paint is going to be scattered, and a good play on them, because now King's able to push in through the madness and get some really nice picks.
Once again, camera panning on Soko and coming out here with some clean movement, able to make it right on here to the top, bullying them right here, trying to get that pick on the custom dually, but unfortunately will go down to Siren, who has the missiles here on deck right now. 24, 23, 22, it keeps counting down. What is Kanai going to do to respond to this?
All the specials are coming out of the second night, and they flip that zone in their favor, and thanks to that nice coordination. 2 people down inside of Southern Lights, and they're painting up as much as they can.
Alright, we got Siren here, keeping eyes of mid right now. Does get that point center right there on the Charger, who's still a very good vantage point though. Does not necessarily need to come back into mid. Trying to get pressure right now on the plat. Stingray coming out. Armor has been popped as well. King and Soko making their way to the left of zone.
And with that, we've got almost insta-cap, which is not something you see very often on Inkbot, as you need to paint both sides of the zone simultaneously. Legend finds a pick on their Charger before they even realize that they're still sharking on top of mid. Now we've got 2-2. We're looking for a pick now. 3 down for Kanai, and Southern Lights is able to keep that zone.
There you go. Happy doing a great job right here. Has missiles ready. Going to continue the pressure onto their plat as the penalty's starting to go down right here. The hammer is going to be on deck. Legend does get that pick. Trying to go for another one. He yeets the King out of here. Going straight into the zone. Might be able to cap it once more. This is twice that Legend has pulled through for his team. And they're once again going to go ahead and cap that zone. Pepe pushing up onto their plat along with Siren. And Legend's going to go ahead and meet them there as well. Oh yeah, opts to take control. See, that's one of the things. Legend or Soko, one or the other, had to take this position right here. So they're able to just constantly put all the paint that they can onto the zone while allowing to be able to call up for their teammates.
Oh, and a nicely placed bomb on the Inkbrush's behalf. Placed it in a position where that pushed away Soko's baller initially. Unfortunately, that doesn't stop Southern Lights from keeping that zone. And their hammer goes on their side. Legend positioning themselves in their opportune spot. It meant they sneaking very hard on that little paintable wall that would be inaccessible from anywhere else but mid. Even finding a pick on Soko, their resident baller holder. But the 10 missiles are going to be coming out, and with how big the zone is and how much you need to move around, this might be the end for Kanai, but they're managing really well. If they keep this zone painted, they have a really nice chance of taking the set. And with 3 people going down on the side of Southern Lights, but it's just a Charger fight! It's just the 2 Chargers, and they're going to have to do everything they can to make sure that things go all right while all the teams respawn.
What's happening? Who's going to take it? And that's going to be it. Southern Lights will be moving back to Grand Finals. Wow, what a set coming out of here. Kanai just could not make it easy. Oh man, that was crazy stuff.
Oh man, everybody going down that and played out in favor of Southern Lights is, if it were any other stage, that Charger might fight, whoever won that Charger fight may have been like the decider of that match. But since the giant obelisk in the middle of that map kind of cut off any of their confrontation, it was just a matter of nobody could paint the zone. So whoever already had the lead had the lead.
That was incredible stuff. Southern Lights though just does not want to lose. They really want that run back on In Control, and they're going to go ahead, get to Grand Finals in a Lord of the Rings best of 7 set. So we're here for quite a while. get comfortable in your chairs. But this is going to be some intense action. Let's see what Southern Lights can bring to the table.
I'm looking forward to it just as much as you, and I'm sure that In Control has been looking forward to it just as much as they've been sitting, waiting patiently to decide who their final contenders were going to be. I hope everybody enjoyed that last set just as much as I did. I'm really happy that we got to see some really nice games in Gobi and Inkblot. I was just really hyped for the majority of that.
I mean, in the meantime, though, just to let you know, there are 2 tournaments coming up, guys, for your weekends. You actually have tomorrow at noon, Squidboard Splat Series coming out, SQSS. This is the ultimate clout. This is where you guys got to go if you want to be known. That's where all the Goliaths go to battle, and it's going to be tomorrow. So if you have not joined, please do so already. K-Bot, if you're on the stream, go ahead and link it up. You can throw all the links in the stream chat. Let's go, guys. Join it up. And once again, 4v4 Sundays weekly, every Sunday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, guys. You know, if you're bored on a Sunday, you don't want to go to church, you know where to go. Max is 4v4 Sundays, guys. So right now, we're just right close to 2 hours. Oh, my God. It's tonight. That's interesting. Okay, guys, so you guys heard it from K-Bot himself, the legend himself speaking. Do it right now if you have forgotten to do so. So I'm just going to get into some, right now I'm just trying to get into a conversation with the 2 competitors to let them know.
That they're going to be streamed?
In Control is going to be hosting, I'm pretty sure. Higher C will be hosting.
That's fine by me.
Yeah, it should be the case. All right. So while we're going to get that going, guys, we're going to go ahead and go into a quick little intermission. Just give us a couple of minutes just to get it all ready for you all, and hopefully by then we get In Control with the PB up, and we'll be back in action soon.
All right, see you then.
Yo, homies, we are gonna be back right here. Let's go into it. I'm gonna go ahead and press A, and we are gonna go straight into the action. Let's welcome back our homie Stellar. What's up, Stellar? We're back.
We're back. We're ready for some Moray Towers Tower Control, the most fitting mode on the tower stage.
But what a way to like of all map modes, we got Tower Control Moray. I mean, that's to wake you up right away, man. But
you're giving me a bit of a worry there.
No, we're good. Tower Control Moray, I mean, come on. But here we go, we got Birch coming in here on the right side right there. Gonna probably try to go for a little flank. No, recognizes and respects that the Charger is up there and will be opting instead to defend their own.
Yeah, we've got E-leaders on both sides of these teams. If the E-leader were to be picked on any map, it would definitely be on Moray. Although, picking the E-leader means that neither of these teams are going to be able to maintain any kind of Stingray pushes. And I know that Moray Towers is definitely not the place to be playing Stingray if you play it at all. But Tower Control would definitely be somewhere you put it with how just, like, overpowered it is for stopping that tower in general. So definitely surprised there.
I know, it's just the fact of like how wide it is.
Yeah. Ink2Win is pushing it on this checkpoint, clucking down without having almost any anybody to contest them. Because we've got Birch pushed all the way up into their overlook, taking down 2 people. It looks like we're gonna have the E-leader taking names from their very top of their spawn. Now there's nobody there to ride that tower thanks to those well-placed snipes, but King is hiding in the burrows waiting for anybody to jump on that tower and to ruin that push as well. Birch finally gets knocked out of that snipe, and now Southern Lights has some room to breathe, hopefully, as they collect their bearings to try and stop this push.
I mean, it's definitely insane right here. I mean, we got such a far push. I mean, what is Soko going to do? It's going to be the last key. They're able to stop it. Happy is going to try to get on here. Maybe get that tower back to normal, back to mid. But Birch and Play coming here.
They're going to have to take some picks on these people if they don't want them to hop back up and count that deck down to 4, because Ink2Win has knocked down all of the checkpoints they need to. And unless Happy is able to do anything about this might be the game. And there you have it. Tower control over. I wasn't able to see a lot from the spectator cam, but it seems like Birch is able to put on quite a show for us in that overlook, letting the 3 people at the very beginning of that game just camp that checkpoint while he went to town.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, look at him. Just going there with 6 kills, but those are all just all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, Ink2Win just doing such a fantastic job, just able to get that first game there dominantly too. I mean, I don't know what happened. He just caught Southern Lights sleeping on that, I guess.
All right, well, they're not going to be sleeping at this exercise arena as we're moving on to Muscle Force Fitness for a game of Splat Zones.
Exactly, gotta get swole squids out here. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen now. I mean, it's a best of 7. It's a long time, so we're gonna be here. We just did Tower Moray. We still got that zones Muscle Forge. I mean, I'm gonna expect, if King was comfortable enough, definitely a Dynamo on this map mode would be pretty decent as well. But I don't even know what to expect. They've all been playing especially for Ink2Win, they've been playing a lot of different weapons.
All right. Well, I definitely know that Muscle Forge is not nearly as much of a lockout map as a lot of these other maps can be, as long as you're playing a little more cautiously. You have to do some really hard work to be able to push all the way into your base on this map mode. So I'm looking forward to some nice stuff coming out of Southern Lights from this side. Alright, with the armor out almost instantly, King is ready to be in that zone and painting it up.
But it looks like Ink2Win still has the control right now. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen. They end up capping it still. 84, 83 starting to go down. King is going to go ahead and try to build up with that second armor right now so that Soko and Happy can try to find a way to flank from the right side. King in the situation here does get the trade on Quake though, and it's a 3v2. Might be the time that Southern Lights needs to start pushing in.
All right, and with that Tenta missile displacing that that Kensa undercover in defense, Something Lights is able to push in on in control. We've got odds making sure that nobody's comfortable moving around on the left, even going so far as to make sure that their sniper knows just that they're ready to take a peek at them whenever. Unfortunately, goes down to an early Stingray on the side of In Control. They're not able to maintain that lead, but they're able to cap that zone to make sure it doesn't get any lower than it needs to.
Soko had to jump out right now. We're going to see Birch right here pairing up with ZZ's right in mid.
Ooh.
Oh, does have that charger battle and does come out on top of that. And Birch going to go here, right lock, knowing that there's someone right here trying to get that pick. There it goes, comes out, does get it, but goes down to Soko, and Soko's going to go ahead and try to claim this zone right here. Gets another pick.
All right,
active.
The lead goes to In Control, but Soko manages some really, really nice picks that gets them the control.
Yeah.
Looking to find some more people to do some damage to, but unable to push up too far ahead as a lot of their early picks happen to their baller. They go down. It looks like King, unaware that the Brella was on their side. Happy looking for a pick, but fighting a Stingray while they're at it.
Happy will be opting to jump out though, and odds right here in the midst of battle does finally retreat right here to a better vantage point and is going to go ahead to have better eyes, try to take out that Cunder, does take out the shield, not going to be enough to take them out as well though. King trying to come in from the right side, and he got Happy, 2 SL members right there on the left. Simo is approaching though, the Cunder coming in.
Muscle Forge definitely seems to be the game for excitement as we're just trading penalties back and forth. Everybody's playing neutral game. We've got 1-1 down. Here come the specials. In Control, taking that lead. Stingray's coming out, but not finding too many picks as a Stingray comes out from the side of In Control.
Ooh, the Booyah Bomb coming out. He's going to aim for the plat. Might aim for the plat to try to push them back as much as possible. It was trying to get to the single digits. It's seldom like going to be able to have anything. 2-1. And that's it. In Control takes game 2.
Too many people going down just as they're ready to pop their special, and In Control solidifies their victory with that good final push.
Oh man, I mean, I think there's some dropped moments there for Southern Lights. It was unfortunate. I mean, they did have a pretty decent control. I mean, look at them all collectively contributing here, but unfortunately they do go down. But that's 2-0 right now in this best of 7 set. So we're going to be seeing what they're going to be doing in game 3 for the Reef.
All right. We've seen some interesting games play out on the Reef already. We had tower control on the Reef earlier. We had a very neutral back and forth game of Clam Blitz on the Reef, and now we're going to be able to see some Rainmaker. Tell me what you think about Rainmaker here. I know that the meta for playing this has changed tremendously because of the adjustments they made to the map.
I mean, the push still dominantly happens to be on the left street leading up there, you know, on the left side. There are those moments where it needs to be, it comes down to decision making, where it's like, if you have the opening, if there are about, let's say, 3 members down of the opposing team, then you can go ahead and try to go for a straightaway push, try to get up into that ramp. Now the thing is, when you get to like the near the enemy spawn, as long as you can get past that cardboard ramp, if you can go to the left of it, that's where you gain the most points for it. So we're going to see which route they're going to end up taking right now.
Definitely, because it mostly depends on like the location that you pick, whether you decide to go through mid or you decide to go through left. So left
is always safer though. You want to always go for mid only if a lot of members are down. And I guess we're going to see what they're going to end up going with. Ooh, Simo right here still with the Cunder though. And Birch right now, the K-Pro has been proven super effective throughout this whole tournament. So, you know, Birch going to be stuck with that one. And King right here will be starting off with him. Or already has an armor going. Match the speed of the Cunder. And we'll be trying to push back to the left tree right here. Has an enemy there engaged with him. Will he get the pick? Does end up getting it over Quake. And let's see if he can get on the Rainmaker as well. No, goes down to Simo's blast right here. And let's say this is where we're going to see the decision making going on. And they have 3 down. This is that moment. But the suction bomb is actually doing a fantastic job of holding Simo back. But there's that cardboard ramp that we're talking about. And he's able to get it.
He made the jump. Pushed that all the way to 27 because he was able to flop back onto that cardboard ramp. And, Now we've got In Control with a lead of 19 points. Southern Lights is going to have to do a lot of footwork if they want to undo that.
I mean, at 19, that's a very, very solid push to have. Odds almost got that pick right there. Trying to engage to another battle. Does retreat, though. Trying to get out of the desperate lead, but there's Birch right there on his left. Odds needs to jump out. Will be doing so safely. Does have Stingray on deck, though. Probably going to go off to use it, and he does.
Alrighty. Unfortunately, they've got armor on their side, and with the 10 misses going on, Odds is going to be able to maintain that Stingray for much longer. In Control, maintaining a huge amount of control in Southern Lights' spawn. Birch going down in that firefight, but not too significant as they still have 2 man. As soon as I say that, though, we've got the Rainmaker carrier for In Control going down in a 2v1 situation. A nice night from Z. Knocking out somebody who is charging a fizzy bomb at them.
Yes, it was.
And
clean snipe
now
right there.
It looks like they might be able to set up a nice push on this left side.
Birch pushing back. He does end up actually getting a pick there. I'm very, very surprised. Suction bombs are doing the job, though. Quake is pushing up once more. Does take out King, though.
Alright, here comes the Stingray. Let's see if they have anything to say about that. Stingray actually takes out 2 people. Birch popping an entire Booyah Bomb just to make sure that he doesn't go down preemptively. Popping that Rainmaker and taking down 2 people. Now he's got to defend his next 2 teammates' pushes in the midst of having 2 to 3 specials pointed at him at once.
I mean, can we just mention how Birch was on fire throughout that whole transition? That was incredible stuff. Southern Lights finally being able to take him down, and now Odds is going to go ahead and hold that Rainmaker, and this is where they're going to have to start. This is where you start to see the gamble push or the more safe push, but unfortunately, they do recognize that they're going to go ahead for left street. King trying to pave the way for him.
It took a hot second to decide, but it looks like they're going to decide to play a little bit of neutral as both their teammates have gone down. Unfortunately, neutral is not in their favor as that scope charger takes them out in mid.
Alright, so Z's in control bridge right now. We got that torpedo chasing them away, but they're going to go ahead and retreat. So it's just In Control is doing such a fantastic job of always just having such a commanding presence on the stage. There's no way for Southern Lights to be able to even get past their spawn. Here once again, you got Simo trying to make sure that Z doesn't go down. Happy might get the pick though. Odds does have the Stingray.
It looks as if In Control managed to bide a lot of time by just maintaining their mid. Southern Lights now having a little bit more of an advantage with Birch going down. Soko is taking this opportunity to push up a little farther ahead. The Rainmaker barely avoiding that suction bomb, but here comes the Stingray saying goodbye to their push.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Odds did such a fantastic job carrying that Rainmaker so far there. I mean, they're trying to go at it again right now. I mean, this is starting to get a lot closer than I was expecting it to be, but Z right here is keeping his vantage point just in case they get past that little ramp, and he's going to go ahead and try to snipe them up. But no, they end up getting pushed back right now. It gets one dirty snipe there on Odds right here.
Just the Rainmaker left.
And that's
going down to undercover. They had a really good push up there, but unfortunately they didn't get the picks in the opportune times that they needed to push that past 50. Now In Control, painting up their mid. Southern Lights gonna have to do a lot of footwork if they want to see the tides change on this side. But
Alright, Birch trying to oh my god, there's only like 10, we're near the 10 seconds left. What's gonna happen here? Birch is gonna go ahead with the Booyah Bomb, maybe just try to make sure that nobody picks it up. There's still 5 seconds left. Does get the
the splashdown takes out Birch and they pick it up, but they need to avoid that charger. They're the only one left, and unfortunately, even though they made a very fast-paced decision in order to maintain that overtime, their teammates were not able to stay up long enough to support that push, and we're gonna see In Control take game 3 as well.
I mean, it's still a best of 7, so just in case I see someone here, second still great. King, you can still play your next match. I mean, it's quite unfortunate to see it go like that, but it's 3-0 at the moment. Whoa, someone left. Who left?
Somebody on the side of Southern Lights has dipped in our lobby.
No, I mean, they still got Next
they
is
opting
Clan
to
Blitz
pick self?
Wahoo. They didn't know it was best of 7, but yes, it's best of 7, homies. Get back in the ring. All right, let's see if Odds can get some more little highlights with this dirty snipes. I love the fact that Z and Odds just having some amazing like interactions. You know, always constantly just getting those 1v1s and the disgusting snipes that they're pulling off. It's gonna be interesting.
There's definitely a lot that goes on when it comes to backline play, specifically because you spend a lot more time than a lot of people know interacting with the enemy's backliner specifically, because if you want your team to be able to push forward, you either have to be annoying to them or you have to use your entire special to make sure that your team can, like, if you're the man on the stingray and you get it first, you're popping that stinger, you're pointing it right at that backliner to make sure that they don't have the space that they need to move around. So there's a lot of heated interactions, and there's a coin I actually termed. There's a term I actually coined.
That's all right. Let's go. Tell us.
There's a term I actually coined when it comes to over-focusing on the enemy team's backliner when you're in the backline position. I refer to it as peacocking, because a lot of flubs when it comes to situations like that is the overwhelming feeling of needing to prove that you're the better backline in the entire game. So you're popping that feathers to make sure that they know in the back that you know what's going on. When I was training my sniper Shiny, I had to really emphasize how much that he was doing that before he realized how much of a hassle it was causing him and the team. Definitely seeing a significant drop ever since, but it's definitely something I love to tease him with.
I mean, I always feel like backlines always want to T-pose on other backlines. That's definitely something I've definitely seen.
It's true, because like you can have a game with like 4 dually players in it, and it's just like, yeah, whatever, everybody's playing dually, everybody popping around. There's only the one splatling, and you see the only other splatling in your room, and you just like look at them and you go, yeah, but I'm better than you.
Yeah, it's always.
Let's go.
Like chargers get fired up when they see another charger. Like, no, I gotta be the one to come out on top of this one. So I mean,
that's peacocking.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, but it's been pulling out
that's
the best.
That's what I call it.
From that's actually legitimately like a term for it, though. You are right about that. But like, I mean, we have odds and Z.
Even more so if they're playing the same exact backline weapon as you.
That's a good point. I mean, what if it's Explosher versus Explosher, though? That's a snooze fest. I mean, who wants to flex that, though, right? It's like
Dynamo versus Dynamo could be exciting because of like the charge time, and like you have the different situations where you switch between and you could roll each other over. The Explosher, it's just like, oh, I had the timing on my side, and my blobs, my literal sub weapon explosion launcher just timed in my favor. Oh, okay. It can vary, I guess, but
I mean, no, the Dynamo versus
we
Dynamo
all know
is
the drill.
We
Charger
know
v Charger.
All right, we're going to be seeing it right here. Let's see if Odd's going to go ahead and opt for that Charger once more. We're going to be seeing a heavy... I mean, let's see. Oh, King's going to be on the heavy splatling instead, so I really wonder what's going to leave Odds to do.
Odds opting to pull out the camo tent, actually, in order to bring out that hammer for an interesting push for Clan Blitz on Wahoo World, the map that I thought belonged in losers. Let's go.
You're just telling
and here comes Odds, getting all the way up in their spawn almost immediately, just here to cause havoc. 2 people down on Ink Control, and the hammer comes out and takes him down. But because of that,
he just squished the other umbrella right there. But Birch is going to be coming out here on top and going to go ahead, grab him all those clams right here, going to head to mid, but he's going to have to go and contest with King's Heavy right there, taking a lot of control right now, not being able to progress.
Alright, Ink Control's picked up a ball on their side, their tent is pushing in on King, and it looks like they're going to have... It seemed as though they're going to have a free reign to pop that in, and now that King has gone down... But Odds, right underneath, snipes the life out of his feet.
Yeah, honestly, he just stuffed them so hard right now, but Quake seemed if he can try to get in there, but could not sneak in, and they're going to be able to get that jump. No, actually, Birch will end up getting away with that, but they successfully were able to cover both footballs, so now they're not able to get that push. Happy, though, pushing up right now, though.
With as many casualties as they suffered earlier in control, using their jumps to their advantage to maintain the control they have in mid. But Southern Lights still managing to pull out the Powerball of their own regardless. CMO just barely living long enough to get that jump in and put in the first Powerball of the game.
Oh, just like that, In Control is going to get a full reign on the map right now as Southern Lights unfortunately goes down to a wipe. And we're starting to see it go down all the way to 38, but that might actually be the end of it as they do not have any more clams at their disposal.
Yeah, they're not quite close enough, unfortunately. An optimal situation might have been to pass Z some clams while he was still on that perch and go grab some more, but with 3 people coming in on Southern Lights side, it wasn't going to be optimal. It wasn't going to be a strategic position to hold for long either way. So now we've got Powerballs coming in from all sides, with Southern Lights clocking in at 12, but In Control having an entire 20 clams at their disposal.
Not to mention having all the control as well, and also having a lot more splats. It's just, unfortunately, not looking too good. King is going to go down, and Birch does have the jump ready. And Yoso is behind it, does get the double there on Soko. And Quake's going to get the jump in, and he's still able to actually avoid Happy's shots.
Alright, we've got the Powerball coming, or we got the Booyah Bomb coming in and sniping away at their entire, just the basket in general. CMO using this shield to his advantage to keep that timer and points going down for as long as they can, but with as big as this map is, it seems like with the people going down inside of Southern Lights, this is going to be, or the people going down inside of In Control, I've been mixing those guys up, apologies. It's going to be their opportunity to get some clams in this. Looks like Happy is just a little too short to get that clam in the basket, but we've got people pushing up anyway to support this push. The shield going down, it looks like our tent friend on the side of Southern Lights isn't going to be able to live long enough.
We got here Quake trying to keep them back as much as possible. He sees those ominous 2 footballs approaching right now. Missiles are here, loaded up right now. Soko has to retaliate along with the other members of Southern Lights. And it's just it's a 2v4 though, and it looks like Ink's going to start moving in. They might be going for that knockout.
Yep. They've got enough balls for that next push. But the Stingray's coming out. It's going to keep them from either going to take their life. Yep, going to take their life away from that ball. So maybe they're not going to get the knockout that they so desired. But collecting as many clams as they did, it's going to put Southern Light at a disadvantage, as they're going to need a lot of clams to undo this lead that In Control has already accumulated. But it's, if you can look at the map, you can see there's so many clams that are spawned already.
Birch right now throwing with that big Booyah Bomb, but looks like Southern Lights trying to gain a lot of control of mid right here. Birch had to be pushed right here to the bottom part. Trying to get that double. He does end up getting a double right here. That's 3 members down for Southern Lights, but King's racing to it. Can he get it? He does. There is an overtime for them.
Are they going to put in another clam? Oh, unfortunately, Odds is not jumping in with the power clam as I had anticipated, so they're not going to keep that push that King managed open for too long. And it looks like In Control is going to solidify this entire tournament with a 4-0 knockout on Southern Lights.
And just like that, guys, you have your Ink2Win 8th edition winners. In Control coming out here on top. Dominant performance here in the grand finals. But what a story to be told, as you have Southern Lights all the way here making it to grand finals against a team of this caliber. I mean, it was such a great we have King here. We didn't really care, but I mean, it was great to see a team that's Division 2 officially, but showing off such skill to make it this far. What did you think of this tournament so far? What did you think, Stellar?
think it had a lot of stellar games to be enjoyed for everybody.
Oh, stellar
Quick, somebody
games,
think of
huh?
a G pun.
You just had
Think
to.
of a G pun.
Oh,
Somebody in the chat. Let's go. Let's go. You've got 30 seconds.
There's no way that you can pun off my name, man. That's it. I mean, stellar. That's two. You know, that name you can work on anything. But...
There we go.
GG.
No.
Oh man.
Jesus Christ, that was a great pun. There we go. Ask and you shall receive.
But yeah, guys, just want to thank everyone for showing up once more. I mean, it was fantastic to have such great competitors show up here. I mean, we put a lot of work into this, and I mean, it's great to have Inks here helping me with commentary, and Stellar coming in here as well, finishing off the tournament. So I mean, it was great stuff, guys, and I just want to like close it off to remind you once more, guys, tomorrow SQSS, join it. You got to play in it. I mean, we got Splatoon action every weekend of all sorts. I mean, there's even that bi-weekly Wednesday tournament now for Maddie. You guys got to start joining that too. Like, we have plenty of Splatoon action for everybody, and any given day you guys can just do it. Just join up all the events. So start with tomorrow SQSS and Sundays 4v4. You got any closing words, Stellar?
Make sure you tie your teeth and brush your shoes. Have a great Friday night.
Oh man, I don't have your link to your channel already, but guys, please, if you haven't followed Stellar, then how dare you? You gotta do that right now. Please, go ahead and do so. But with that, guys, we are going to be concluding Ink2Win 8th edition. Thank you, and see you all next week, Friday.
Have a great night.